Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Welcome back to the show. It's been a glorious, glorious day. Ashley Decker with 2Ks, huh? Wow, I'm gonna have to screenshot that. What did he show that was her content? Let's see, the content was found. There's a 5-minute video he showed that is apparently Ashley's content. Um, who's that? Call Cuddy. Is that what it is? The method menthols called Cuddy? They got so Cain's Catharsis got struck by menthols. They had to ruin our fun this morning. I was having a good time. I don't know why they did that. So here's the thing about playing with your toys and not breaking your toys, and that was gonna be a good live stream. Why take it down? He's gonna win the suit or whatever. It's the same thing as freaking Suzelle Bustamante, but now it's Ashley Decker. I thought she said her name was something else on the YouTubes or whatever. She lied. She lied. She lied to me. Anyway, I'm gonna put a link if Mr. Cain's Catharsis wants to come up here. Cain's Catharsis is this new guy in the community. You might not know him yet, Hank. But if he wants to come up here, I'll give him a link so he could tell us all about the people who shut him down for copyright infringement. It's what Suzelle did to me, and I had to file this thing, a legal document basically, and you got to be willing to take her ass to court, which I am willing to do for my situation. I don't know how it would work in Canada, but the chances of her even filing a thing against you afterwards, all you gotta do is respond, basically, Cain, and you're gonna win the claim. Or you should. Yeah, it's like a petty thing to do. Honestly, that's what they do, though. It's just a petty thing to do. See how I look? Yeah, just be off camera for a while. But I mean, I think it's funny because I wanted to join his panel earlier, but I was blocked, right? So I was like, "Fuck, I can't even join this guy's panel and talk no shit." And then his whole thing got taken down. So I was like, "Dang, that sucks." But also, I was like, "That's pretty funny." Wait, what did he do? Oh, he killed me with that guy. He can't do nothing to me right there. I can kill this guy. He can't do shit about it. Oh, wait, yeah, he can. I was like, he can't do nothing about it. He just kills my guy. It's like, yeah, I can. I can murder people with it. Let's move this guy up. I got 3 minutes to still win this match. So I could just move this guy up and see if I could win the match. I was working on the video tonight, like last night. It was gonna be, well, it is gonna be still. It's Lord Doc from Lord Doc's stream that he took down already. I recorded some of that and I picked out the parts where he's talking, some trash, and I thought it was funny. So I put those in the video, Shana, just some funny stuff. Just some good old funnies for the peeps and the peepos. Anyway, I was hoping to get Joey or freaking Cain's Catharsis up here so they can tell us all about, the strikingings or whatever's happening. Because that would be pretty fun. Either that or I'm just going to sit here and play chess for a while and drink my tomato beers. Let's get Lauren De Laguna up on the panel. That was sucker Joey in. We want to get Joey here. We got to get Lauren here. Where there's Lauren, there is Joey. With great Lauren comes great Joey. Oh, shoot. Look at that. I made $3. I support gaming streams, cleans up the drama. Yeah, I was really hoping for the drama though, but I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Crystal Shaman says, Banana, everyone. Hello. Hello, sir. Your artwork is quite unique, Banana. Thank you. You could definitely tell when I drew it. Like, look at this. You could definitely tell when I drew it. And I think that is a compliment to the way I draw things and my style. I definitely have my own style. It's funny. It's like it looks like something a kid would draw, but a little more complicated than that. So, I don't know. Anyway, this should be checkmate right here, I think. Yep. Checkmate. Boom. I really drew that out on that guy too. I could have won way earlier because he killed his queen. So what I learned is you want to control these four right here, these four thingies. So if I could gain control of these four, that'll be good for me. Now, I don't know if I want to have a whole side walled off to us, but that would be kind of funny if we do that. If we just put one right here, and he puts one right there and right there, we'll be kind of screwed. All right, he's busting out this queen pretty early. I don't want to just match him, but let's see. He could attack there. I should control the center. Like I said, I want to control these four squares in the center on my side, and then maybe his four squares. And then after that, it's just I'll be kicking his ass by then, if anything else happens. This right here. Just try to scare him off. He's probably going to throw his horse right there anyway, but yeah, try to scare him. I came in like a wrecking ball. I need to get to a chess.com account so I can defeat him, Banana. I have chores to do. Yeah, everybody always has an excuse when it comes to chess. Everybody's always too busy when it comes to playing me at chess, huh? Everybody's always scared of the banana skills at chess. I don't know if I should attack this guy yet. I'll put this guy up there in case he wants to start attacking. Yep. All right, so we're back where we started there. If I move this, he can go right there. If I move this, we'll just go here, and if he kills my queen, I'll kill his. Fair enough. No queens. Rest of the match, no queens, baby. I didn't think he was going to do that, but, that sucks, but it's life. Sometimes you got to play the match without a queen. And then you end up being a weird tween. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just making words. Damn it. If I go right here, he could go forward again. Nope. I was hoping he would have went over there. Okay, now I can do this. Let's see. Once he moves, I should be able to step back in here, but I got to wait for him to forget, I think. Now march that little guy in. Go march him in. Bring him in here. Come on, I'm going to wreck him. I already showed that. Not scared, just poor. Have to do chores myself still. You can't hire maids? That's crazy. I got like 9 maids. They're all naked. They all work naked. They cooks, they cleans, they work naked. That's their job. Cook, clean, and work naked. Let's move my king up. I should not be moving my king around like this. I'm taking a lot of risks by doing this. He got into the position. He got my king up there. I shouldn't have did that. Because now he could kill this guy down here. Dang. That's pretty good. He got me there. Yep. Now I don't know. Let's see. You could go here, or no, I can't go right there. I can't do anything there. What can I do here? If I go here, here, here. Can't really do anything to his horse right now. If I go here and he doesn't kill me, then what? Here? And then let's see. Let's see if he kills me if I go here. Doing it. Seems harmless, like I'm just gonna jump by. No, I'm on the way to get revenge, bro. I'm on the way to get revenge. You better take him out. You better take that horse out. Oh, yeah. There we go. We got Joey in the chat. What up, JoJo's? Welcome back to the community, Joey. I did I was saying you should hit the link, bro. I don't know what happens. Well, I do know what happens now. I know what happened to Cain. Cain got taken out by the Canadians, by Squishy. He got taken out by one of the Canadians, by the Squishy Canadian.
Hello, welcome back to the show. All right.
Oh, my video thing. That video thing ended finally. Finally downloaded. My Lord Doc video finally downloaded. It took forever. I think it took hours. Okay, there we go. Had to fix it a little bit, just a little bit. Squish him more here. I don't think he killed my people, can he? Yeah, he can't do shit right there. Just keep jumping around. But no. Dang, he has a lot more points than me, too. I'm over here just throwing people away for no reason. I don't know why I sacrificed that guy. I didn't have to. It was a bad idea to sacrifice him so early. Yeah. This guy's clearly better than me at the game. If I go here, then he could go here, so I don't really want to move this guy. If I go over here, or if I do something over here, maybe I could do that'll work. That helps me. That's why I need help with. I just didn't want him to kill the bishop right now. Damn it, but he killed one of my little guys. He killed one of my little men. One of my little homies, if you will. He killed one of my little homies. Oh, you're looking for women? You're looking for Lauren. We'll find Lauren for you. If we find Lauren, I'll let you know. Joey's like, I'm looking for women's. I need some more women. More women's all the time. Well, maybe we'll get Cain's Catharsis, you know? Second person I was hoping would hit the link was Cain's Catharsis. You know, if he hits the link, that'll be pretty good. Because yeah, I'm just gonna resign this game. I'm pretty sure I lost this one. Let's start a new game. Frickin' Cain's Catharsis is the one that just got taken down by the Canadians. All right, so I won one and I lost one so far. Let's see if I could win 1 or 2 in a row. That'll be good. Apparently, oh snaps! Look at that, making that moolahs today. We're doing the bigs today. Look at that, Joey. See, Joey, you trying to get that money, Joey? You say there's no talent, Joey. That's where the money's is, right? Yes. Come on, Joey. Come on, get up there. You see $50 right there. Boom. Talent. That's the talents. I appreciate it, Katie. I really do. I appreciate it. That's a lot of money to me. Like people like me, that's definitely a lot of money. I really do appreciate it. May I win in chess? Hopefully. No, seriously, thank you. I mean, there's been a lot of drama going on. One thing is, freaking Tommy and Suzelle, which has been amazing. I would share it, but obviously, if I shared it, they would just strike my channel. I got enough of that going on with Suzelle Bustamante right now, so I'm not trying to get my channels all stricken at once, because then it will be down for a while if that is the case, and I don't want it to be down for a while. So if I do share that stuff, I'll probably make a new channel. That way, when enemies are wearing me thin, I can just have a channel to kind of get back at them or whatever. And eventually, that'll freaking I don't know, it'll turn into something good. It'll grow into a new channel and stuffs. Sorry, I was still trying to focus on this. This damn guy he's killing my people. Damn it. What can you do here? I'm trying to kill this guy. I just want him dead, but I can't get to him. Damn it. That wasn't the right move. Just gonna keep killing all my people one by one. But I'm too distracted now that we're live and I made $50. I really appreciate that, by the way. Oh my gosh. What can we watch that won't get us in trouble these days? The streets are so crazy. I made this little graph, right? Okay, so the way I figure it, right? There's a little group of people. In my group, so far, I have Thumper, David, and Mike Cerrone. They're kind of the people in my group right now. Joey has Nunzio and Suzelle in his group, and whatever lackeys. Tommy has Squishy and Tyler Durden in his group, and Tommy is basically at war with Suzelle right now. Suzelle is also at war with me right now. But, me being at war with Suzelle is also extension of me and Nunzio arguing now, which is funny. Nunzio was saying some crazy things on my last live stream, that was entertaining and awkward, It was a little awkward. Damn, this guy is good. He keeps getting me in check every fucking move. He's just bouncing right between my king and the pieces he needs to kill. It's the perfect way to play. Just always destroying pieces bloop, 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 bloop. Did I break him? Did I just take too long to move? I think it took too long to move and he gave up. Let's see if let's go check on Cain. Maybe Cain's thingy's back up or something. It'd be I resign. I'm getting my ass kicked anyway, and the guy just times out on me, so whatever. I was playing chess, but now I'm shoot. Let's see what we have here. This is the post I saw right when I started. This is the post I saw here. It says, damn it, why can't you click it though? That's weird. Or do I click that? Oh, see, and it's at them. So let's see if they got any post about this. They're like, hey, nope, they didn't say nothing. They just struck him. There's some like truly pathetic people. Like, but Squishy got you. Wait, what happened? Did your live go down? Yeah. Going live on your other channel? Going live, quotation marks, on your other channel. Does he have another channel? I gotta find it. What's his other channel called, you guys? What's his backup channel called? Cain's Catharsis backup? Cain's Catharsis backup channel? Backup channel? Yeah, that's probably what it would be called. He's not a creative guy. He would just call it that. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Nothing like that. Cain's Catharsis. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Who cares anyway? It's not that important. It's just if he does have one, that'd be pretty funny to see what he's saying. Be pretty funny to see what you're saying over there, huh? Catharsis, Belgium? I doubt that's him. Doesn't sound like that would be him. Nope, no lives, no nothing. No, I don't think he has a backup channel. There's Mr. P in the search for some reason. It's pretty funny. Bloop. I'm a little disappointed with this stream because I wanted to see Cain's Catharsis show up and talk some smack. He talk some smack about Tommy or something. Somebody go tell Cain's Catharsis to come over here. Somebody go find him, send him an email, and tell him to come over here so I could make fun of him for a bit while his stream got taken down or whatever. And that's always pretty funny to me. I mean, I got a strike again. If you guys don't know, I got another strike this morning from Suzelle on my backup channel, which is stupid. She's gonna lose both strikes, obviously. I've been through this with other people, and that's why I was like, I'm trying to keep it at like 2 copyright strikes. That's fine. And the rest of the Suzelle videos I have, I'll just upload them maybe, or just keep them in my CapCut is what I use. So I'll just keep them in the CapCut thing and, just release them after the copyright strikes clear. That way she could just keep doing false copyright strikes and they just won't affect me. And then eventually she'll lose her copyright strike tool that she has, because that shows you who's doing the copyright strikes. And that is something they can take away from you, Suzelle. But yeah, yes, 2 strikes, Mr. I don't go there anymore. Why do you tell everybody you don't come here, Quick Vic, when you're always here, motherfucker? You always say you don't come here. You always tell people, oh, I don't fuck with that bananas. I don't rock with that bananas, but you're always here, gay. Austin Murphy, are you ever going to get a job or do anything in life? Well, I do DoorDash as a job, and I graduated high school. I went to college. I've made a beautiful daughter. I'm going to get a house probably by the end of this year or the beginning of next year, Austin Murphy. So I do got a lot of things going for me in life, and I am doing a lot. So, I mean, just because you see me doing certain things doesn't mean I ain't doing things, Not everybody's the way you think they are. And the earth is very round. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, that's 2 strikes, copyright strikes. So I'm gonna win the 2 copyright strikes. So it's not a big deal. It's not like anything. The only thing is, if you do get 3, your channel goes down until at least one of them's figured out. So I experienced this with Chili. He gave me like 11 copyright strikes at once one time. It was crazy, and I won every single one of them. I think eventually one had to get taken down, but it wasn't because of Chili. It was because of somebody I believe he was showing in the video or something. It was like a privacy thing or something. But yeah, like Suzal's not gonna win the copyright strike. She's gonna lose like she always does, and I'm gonna win like I always do. That's why we say winning. Yeah, I guess shouts out to Squishy, man. I don't know. Why did you go to King Troll? I wouldn't let you up on panel, shaking my head. I thought that was a weird thing to do. Oh, you didn't let me up on your panel because I went to King Trolls? Is that why you were mad at me? I was wondering what your deal was. I always go to King Trolls. What's up with that? Why are you mad about King Troll? I was up there having fun, bro. I was going off on those people. You see me up there? I was trolling pretty damn hard. I was having a good time. Man, if you missed it, bro, you gotta see me on King Trolls, you guys. I was over there like a day or 2 ago. I was having a great time. It was fun. Shouts out to King Troll. He's part of the community, whether he likes it or not. He is part of this community. Oh, because you wouldn't let me up on your panel, though. I was backstage and you didn't let me up. That's why I told him that. I mean, so I was there. I went to your panel. You had Angel Newfound Life on your panel. I left some comments in the back. I put like Ayo, and I was like, what's all this or something. It said ham banana loud and clear, and basically you were just like, nah. So that's why I was like, Quick didn't let me up on his panel, so I'm over here bugging you now, Well, I mean, I left comments in the private chat, so at least you saw those, right? You're at least aware I was back there. Oh shit, look at that. We can have Quick versus Joey. You guys want to scrap it out on panel? You guys scrap this shit out on panel. I'll put a link for you. Here, I'll put a link. You guys come up and scrap this shit out on panel, boy. There's no Cain's Catharsis today. No Catharsis. Yeah, and that's what sucks about the copyright strikes is when they file these false copyright strikes, you can't go live until it's settled. So that's why I'm handling those things on my backup channel and going live on my main channel right now. But yeah. Quick can't scrap. LOL, just look at his eye. Does he have a bad eye? Jojo, is that what happened to you? Says Quick. All right, we got some stuff brewing. Hey, Joey, did you see I made $50 earlier? Fucking awesome. Look at that. Boom, $50 earlier. Shouts out to KD again. Just got to rub in Joey's face a little bit. Like Joey ain't ever made $50 a day in his life. Except for that time he was selling his booty on North 56th Street in Compton. Allegedly. Now, it would be funny if you guys do come up and argue, though. I would love that. Honestly, I would be here for it. As long as you guys don't threaten each other, that's all good with me. You guys could talk about each other's wives and pulling up a little bit, but nothing too graphic. There you go. See, there's a girl in the crowd too, Joey. Look at, you got Shameless in the crowd. We got money. We got some women now. See, we got everything. We got a flat earther guy. Is an incel. We got Quick Vic here with the drama. When's the last time you been in a fight? 20 years ago? When he attacked that one guy. Oh shit, you want to fight Tommy and Angel? Well, Tommy comes here, but I don't know about Angel. I don't think that guy likes to watch my channel because, a lot of his fans hate me or whatever. That would be pretty funny if Tommy came here. Tommy versus Joey. Tommy versus Joey. It sounds like I can arrange a Tommy versus Joey if Tommy's interested. If he's not busy changing somebody's brake lines or whatever. Probably cutting brake lines. Oh shit. He's pumping heroin into people's tires. He'd be like, no, it goes in your veins, Tommy. He's like pumping into the tires because he's too high. And now the car's a drug addict. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to pick sides. I'm just going along with the trolling. Shameless says, oh, wait. Quick said, grow up a little bit, like 2 inches. Shameless says, me, man. Me have deep voice. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Angel is busy cleaning shit out of his bedpan. Dude, he's confused. He's so confused. He's like, why? Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at him? So what's your deal? You can write in the comments. It's not a big deal. You can write in the comments. Why are you mad at Angel Newfound Life? I know. Oh, yes. Yes. And Cain's in there. Cain's in the chat. Yes. 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 Winning. We got Cain in the chat. That was the whole goal here. I hope Squishy's account doesn't get struck for filing another false copyright strike. It happens, that's what happens. That's what I'm telling Suzelle right now. I mean, and if you're monetized, there's legal repercussions, like in small claims court, mind you, but still. If you're already struggling to keep custody of your kids and all that shit, Suzelle, or like, you're struggling to pay for your divorces and shit, the last thing you need to be doing is paying for a lawyer to fucking battle me and Cain in court, or like at different times, mind you, because we're not going to team up and sue you in court. I would sue you on my own. I'm sure he'd sue you on his own if he earns any money. Just saying. Angel never in his life should have come after Big Mama. Is that what he did? I mean, is that like unforgivable right now, or is there like redemption? Because I remember Joey used to be big on the redemption channel stuff. Remember, Joey? You were on the redemption channel for a while. Actually, you still have that channel. Yes, copyright strikes are super easy to beat, Joey. Super duper easy. Quick Vix Victorious says, Cain, what was the strike for? Cain says, hurt Fifis. Tommy's a little bitch and lets the Canadian women run him. Well, get used to that. Get used to that, Cain. That is something, you know how everybody has their little quirks? They have their little quirks. Tommy's little quirk is that he flip-flops and he lets the women control him. And it's just part of who Tommy is. He doesn't have the balls to click the link. Which one, Tommy? You guys are like, if Tommy's on board, like Tommy, if you click that link, it seems like there's 2 people waiting to lay into you already, Tommy. If you click that link, Tom, I'm not on side, so it won't be a dog pile or anything. I don't think Tommy's afraid. I just don't think he's watching right now, honestly, because I'm sure Tommy would be all over this. He seems like he would be like, fuck yeah, let's do this then. I took Squishy's entire channel down, says Joey. I remember her losing quite a few channels back in the day, yes. Cain says, what's up, Sam? Joey says, Tommy was convicted of cruelty to a child. I believe that's true. I don't know exactly what it was, because I know there's 2 things he did that involve. Well, one thing was gained high in the school zone, and the other one, I don't know if it was the thing with the girl on the freeway or whatever. and she tried to get out and he wouldn't let her out or whatever. Oh, if he clicks the link, I'll be up. See, there you go. That's the call out, Tommy. If you click that link, Tommy, it's on. It's Troll Games 300. Click that link, Tommy. Troll Games. What about you, Joey? If Tommy clicks that link, are you're gonna jump into? It's gonna be dogpile on Tommy time. Shit. Oh man. Tommy scared, crying to crackhead squishy mommy on what to do next. That might be true. It's a Friday, so I'm assuming he's getting ready for work or at work already, but I don't know. Or at least at the methadone clinic by now. He's somewhere. Do you think when you hit puberty you will be able to grow facial hair? Probably, but I'm gonna keep shaving like I do either way. Shameless as Vic. We are doing. Oh wow! I'm working doing florist work for events. Now moving to artistic catering. Hope you are doing well. There you go. And $20 more. Look at that. $20. $20. $20. $20. Look at that. We're doing good today. This has been a good stream already. I was like a little wary about it, but this has been a good stream. That means I'm going to get paid this month, you know, or next month because it goes on the next month's check. But that means I'm going to actually get a paycheck from YouTube this month or next month. Dude, this would have never happened if the Canadians didn't take your channel down. Dude, I would have never made $70 today, bro. I would have never made $70 today on YouTube if you like if they didn't take you down, bro. I mean, I feel bad that I benefited a lot, like a lot from your run-in with these Canadians. Welcome to our world, man. This is how the Canadian women are. That's why, you know, you got to pick and choose your battles, and you got to have the right. Like, you got to have the right tools. I don't want to give too much away, but you do got to have the right tools to fight the battles. And that's what I'm working on. I'm building a whole thing. I built a whole network here, and I wrote down some goals on the other side here. I'm not going to show you that, but I built a whole network of like names and people and the ones they're all arguing with. And I'm trying to connect them all and see who's arguing with who has beefs, and what can come from it, and how can I also put myself in the best position out of everybody, obviously. So I don't know. Anyway, you see that, Joey? You see that? That's you know where the money is. This is the money channel. Joey says strawberry tart is not Julia. I'm back with Julia. Whoa, Joey says he's back with Julia. So you're talking with Julia again? You guys are on talking terms? Hey, that means we'll probably see her popping in again. You know, she'll probably start running around this area again since you're around here, you know. I clown on these dramatars. I don't give two shits about their beefs. I mean, but this drama stuff is funny, bro. But there's people, Cain, there's people that don't like, and it's hard to say it because Joey's one of the people sometimes. Like Joey says, if I clip his stuff, he will strike my channel because he don't like the way I cover him. And that's the same thing with them. You know, they're giving you the Joey treatment. And it's rough when you're on the shit end of it. But yeah, it's just something to learn from, I guess. And again, like I'm saying, I'm preparing myself for it. I'm making channels, I'm doing things, I'm getting things ready. I'm ready for this summer. I'm ready. I might just make a Ham Banana summer channel. We'll just call it Ham Banana summer channel. I'm gonna buy a channel from Joey. That way it's already monetized, hopefully. I'm gonna buy Joey. Joey, get your channel monetized. I'm gonna buy it from you, okay? Is Squishy gonna fly to America to fight in court? Probably not. She doesn't like to use her real name on the internet, so I doubt she will. I think her last name's actually Green. From what I understand, her name's actually Ashley Green. It's not Decker with 2 Ks. but I don't know. It's one or the other. But from what I heard, it's actually green. Not a big deal. We all say our names. That's not doxing. Saying somebody's first and last name is not doxing. That's some kindergarten shit. When you go to kindergarten, you're in the same class with people, you say your name. You know what would be doxing? If somebody followed you home, wrote down your address, and then shared it with the class so they could try to bully you or something. That'd be doxing. Just yeah. See, Joey knows. Joey knows. Ashley Green. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was green. Ah, shit. I hope she don't try to take me down now. Fuck. She already don't like me, but still, I don't want her to take my channel down. It'd be like, you don't gotta like me, lady. I just want to exist with my channel, and have fun. See, like, the thing is, like, anybody from America, are you going anywhere to bug Ashley Green? No, you're not. Nobody's going there. Nobody's gonna bug her. But I do think there are people that have done shitty things to her in the past, probably calling like CPS or whatever, because that community that she's a part of, they are some dirty motherfreakers. Like, they're weird and dirty, and they do weird things. Not just the porn bombing and stuff, but they go like what we call real life, even though it ruins their lives. Kind of similar to what you see with Nunzio and Suzelle. Damn straight to the moon, baby, to the moon. You got Vegas Valley in there. You got freaking. We have all her info. Thank you, Sam P and Mr. P. Always welcome over, and we'll also send people your way in support. Fuck, I fucked up on that. Whew. Why did I fuck up on that sound so bad? Oh shit, I forgot I made $73 today. Nice, $73. I forgot I got the Henko Flame one. Yeah, $73, baby. That's what we call winning. Winning. It's been a good stream, man. A lot of comments, a lot of peoples. I think you do kind of revitalize the community a little bit. You definitely brought a bunch of people that weren't watching back, Joey. Like, they're waiting to see what you do next. Some of them. Some of them were just here already, and they're just like, well, this got better. The show got a little better than it was. But yeah. Just the squish. I was hoping Squishy would have posted something about it. I had to subscribe to all these channels. No, well, I guess I'll just read comments for a bit. Bloop. Sam P is legendary, incredibly smart and classy, is what Joey says. Austin Murphy says, do you think you always sound like Kermit the Frog? Only if I have a hand up my butt all the time. Vegas Valley Community One says, I like Cain's Catharsis. Expect to see my channel helping him and supporting his channel. Well, there you go. See, you're making alliances. So Joey and Cain are friends. I can mark that down. Joey and Cain could be allies. Potentially allies. The Canadians rubbed Cain the wrong way today. That's for sure. That's not fun though, because I mean, it's gonna be like, do you have a backup channel, Cain? Do you have, like, if you have a backup channel, that could help, because then we could put your backup channel, and then people could go there if you're doing lives and stuff. That would be helpful. That way, the good times don't stop rolling just because of the Canadians. That does suck. They definitely ruined a lot of what I wanted to do today, just watching your stream. We're gonna make Joey a standard moderator because we're gonna give out a bunch of wrenches to people. Jojo, like, you sent people stocks, nobody from your fake group went there. And we're gonna give we're gonna give Quick Vic a wrench. Because if we don't, somebody's gonna end up blocking him. Joey, Nunzio, probably Nunzio. I could give out some wrenches while people were here, which is a gift and a curse. It means you were here, because if you weren't here, I wouldn't be able to give you a wrench. So now you're marked for life as being here. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. I'm giving them to you guys that way you guys don't get mad and block each other later, because that happens a lot. Like, people get mad and start blocking each other and stuff. It's crazy. Austin Murphy's like, where's my wrench? Where's my wrench, Austin Murphy? Give everybody a wrench but Austin Murphy. I know you don't need a wrench, asshole. The problem is if I give Joey a wrench, he's going to fucking block you, and then you won't be able to leave comments no more, so you kind of do need a wrench. Oh, yeah. See, I'm telling you, like, you don't think Joey would have just immediately blocked you. See, now people got wrenches. Now it looks nice and blue in here. People feel like they're more part of the community and stuff. It's all nice now. Nice and blue in here. See, it's good. It's a good thing. Yeah, I gave her one. Give Samantha. Yeah, I gave her one. That's what I'm saying. Like, so usually the people, if I know who they are, this is going to be what I do, okay? And I'm going to try to keep it like this. But Nunzio upset me the other day because I had a wrench at his channel and I was being petty. Like, he took away my wrench, so I took away his wrench. And I think that led to this whole striking thing between me and him. Oh, I know you do. Oh, I know you do, Quick. I know you do. The day you turn blue, people will celebrate, though. I'm sure of it. Just kidding. Just kidding. What was my point? There's something. Oh, there's a bunch of wrench drama because of I took away Nunzio's wrench, and then I was like, I shouldn't have did that really, but then I shared one of his streams, and I think that made him mad. So that's like what happened there, But the people I know, like, I know who they are, I talk to them or something, I'm gonna give them a wrench, that way they don't get blocked out. Even if I don't necessarily like them, as long as I know them, Maybe like Leggy. We could give Leggy a wrench, right? We know Leggy. I know Leggy. He's that guy that yelled at Joey last time. Remember last time? Dude, last time my freaking power went out, I think. I think I was on panel. My power went out, right? There was like a power outage or some shit. And I was trying to log back in on the computer when it started again. I was trying to log back in. It took a while and everything. And then by the time it logged back in, it was just like Leggy was walking around and they just gave up on the stream. And then it was just like dead air. And I was like, all right, I'm back. It was pretty crazy. Good times between Leggy and Joey. Also kind of appreciate Leggy holding it down there. I was like, God, I hope this guy don't like porn bomb the channel or do something crazy, but he was just chilling, walking around, showing us his like area he lives in. Wherever he was walking, it looked like he was going for a walk. King Corso Mom. Hola, King Corso Mom. You're one of Joey's women now. Joey says, I pick and choose my battles methodically. That's what I've been trying to do today. I've been trying to be more methodical because I do get that impulse control as well. And that usually is what causes me problems. We can't keep running around with all these fucking enemies, bro. Like, you see, Cain has one enemy, Squishy the cat now. And you see how much of a fucking burden it is already. Well, actually, he has two enemies because he has Tommy and Squishy the cat. So now you got two enemies, Cain. probably a bunch of other ones, but at least 2 that we know of, you know. So I could put that on your thing. You got Squishy, because Squishy is apparently willing to take you down. She don't care. She don't care about none. About none. She's like worse. Like she's probably like the female version of me with how stubborn she is about shit. Just Canadian. If I was a Canadian woman, I'd probably be like that. Sadly, King Corso says, "Your mom." That's right. Your mom says, "Hey, Vic." King Corso says, "Damn, they strike him." Yeah, they struck Cain's Catharsis. He got a copyright strike. I guess he was showing something where Tommy was whining on their channel. It was funny because I was thinking, like Cain was showing that, and I was thinking, like, I just watched some of that like last night. I was watching it while I was driving around stuff, well, listening to it, listening to it while I was driving around and stuff. And I had heard a bunch of it, and then like I started hearing it on Cain's, and then I was coming home and I was like, oh, I wonder if Cain will let me up. And then I was blocked on Cain's channel. Like Cain's Catharsis has me blocked on like all 3 of my channels. So I can't click his live streams. I can't go on his live stream. Like I can't be a guest and I can't leave comments or anything. So freaking I was like, oh, that sucks. I'm just gonna like probably restream it, and I was like, if he strikes me, he strikes me. I don't really care, whatever. I was just gonna deal with it. But then whatever happened. He got taken out, which is probably good because if he would have showed that and then I would have showed it, they probably would have struck me too, and it would have been like I go down and he goes down. It would have sucked. So I mean, probably for the best, Probably for the best that it worked out this way. Because I didn't get a strike and I made $70. So everything's looking up, things are looking up Millhouse, Squishy and Tommy are the lamest around. They're pretty rough right now. I do like Tommy, honestly. Like me and Tommy get along. We got a lot of the same stuff in common, but like, well, rap stuff, we like a lot of the same rap stuff and kind of like a lot of the same joking around type of stuff. We find the same shit funny. So like me and Tommy get along. Like we argue over who we're friends with, basically. It seems to be the thing. Other things obviously. But Shameless says, question. Why are the white tanks called wife beaters? I think because the guys that used to wear them would beat their wives, and it just became a nickname. I'm thinking, it's like, kind of like, like a broken bottle became like a N knife, It's kind of like that. It's like a whole broken bottle thing with the black people. But, why is a broken bottle just a broken bottle to a white guy? But when a black guy has it, why does it become something else? I don't know. It's just the way things work. Shameless. Vegas Valley says there's their problem. Their problem. You're supposed to say their problem is I don't need to use their videos. Again, their problem is I don't need to use their videos, but you put there. We got to work on that, Joey. We are all original content. We are all original content. Yeah, that's kind of true. Like you don't need to like yeah, that's something that you guys do. You do a lot of talking, like kind of today I'm doing a lot of talking, kind of just me, reading your guys' comments and everything, and that would be more on the like the edge of like the side of the spectrum or wherever where it's original content, right? I assume more than when I reshare, like let's say if Cain had went live or was still live and I was resharing his video and then just doing commentary, that's a little bit less. That's not necessarily original, but it is, it is new. It is, and it does end up being something original in the end product, but it doesn't start out that way. So I kind of get it. It is and it isn't. Joey says Sam P because Tommy wears them. I don't know what he wears. King Carso says shameless. Good question. Joey says, does Squishy's landlord know about the shit she does? Probably not. Probably not. Cain's Corso's mom. People try to gatekeep adults. It's wild stuff. Yes, that's what I mean too. It's like we all turned into these weird morality police over the years, and I feel like the amount of things I have to deal with people or see or just the actions people take or anything, like just just because you talk to them or know them doesn't make you guilty by association or anything really. Just treating people with decent human respect doesn't make you a bad person, and people that are morality police are willing to rip your head off and treat you like the biggest pile of shit just because they don't like what you did, because they're like basically snowflakes. They're upset, right? They're triggered. And it's hard not to become that way. That's really when you start slanging the dirt, start going in on Tommy. It'd be like, well, you used to do heroin, Tommy, or something, and it's like, or something, Joey, you were in prison, it'd be like, just, it would be like, that's not part of the actual argument we're having right now, though. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just something we need to all grow out of. I'm working on it, but I still do it. Everybody still does. Anyway, the gatekeeping is out of control, though, and we're not morality police. We just need to be moral people. Shameless says, what the mother hell? Your mom says, you always picture a scrub in a tank top, undershirt with sweat stains beating his wife would be my guess. Yeah, your mom called it. Shameless. It's been a problem since the community's inception. It wouldn't be so bad if people owned it, but they will preach against doing it. Lady Cain. I don't know who that is. Shameless says, young money. Shameless, a community of hypocrisy. Yes, that's what we are for sure, including me, all of us. It's very hard not to end up being hypocritical if you're a channel owner, honestly. It's very hard. Cain's, Leggy says CCM. Cain Corso mom says, it gives me the feels of high school. Absolutely. It gives me that feeling too. The gossip, the clicks, all the bullshit. It's basically like we're politicians in high school all over again. And some of us are trying to get paid, and the other ones are just trying to get clout. And it's a battle for both, in a way. The real question, your mom says, the real question is, has anyone felt compelled to do domestic violence because they're wearing a tank top? I mean, I feel like fighting people when I'm wearing a tank top. So honestly, yeah, I feel myself a little more. I could probably see me wanting to beat my wife a little more if I'm wearing the tank top. If I'm being honest. Like he says, do doubt about CCM. I don't know what that means. Oh, King Corso mom, probably. Cain's Catharsis says, Tommy has to get Squishy's permission before he smacks teenage girls up. Allegedly. Hey, Cain, do you have a backup channel? I gave you a wrench, so if you have a backup channel, you can put your link to your backup channel. That way, people can still go see you do things, because you're gonna be down for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. You're not gonna be able to go live anyway. You'll be able to make videos for now, but you won't be able to go live. So yeah, I would definitely like. Suzelle struck me earlier this morning on a video I did. It wasn't a live stream, it was just a video I did, and I immediately fought it, like immediately, because the quicker you could get it in, and they don't, because sometimes when you respond, if you don't respond the right way, they'll return the thing to you saying, hey, the ball's still in your court. You need to say, you need to explain more about how you own this video, basically, and how the other person doesn't. And yeah, I don't know. That's what I was saying though. Like, there's you could put your backup channel if you got one. Anyway, Cain Corso Mom says your mom will be pissed off if I didn't have any sleeves too. What? Shameless. Yes, I said prior that they should rename the community Double Standards and Hypocrisy. That's not a bad name. Your mom, you can't do domestic violence with sleeves. That's facts. It makes it more harder. Cain knows all about that. I'm just kidding. No offense, Cain, but you look like you'd rock a fucking a wife beater, and I don't know if you're married though. I'm pretty sure if she doesn't have the food cooking, that's a licking. Looks at me wrong, that's a licking. King Corso, your mom would be super restricting, right? King Corso, mom says, ha 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 ha. Leggy says, Cain. Your mom says, Cain, mom, and the guy who wears a turtleneck get beat up by their wives. I thought they were going to say viewers. Cain says, what is up, Leggy? Leggy says, oh, that was supposed to be no, not do. Cain says, I second that. King Corso says, Cain, they stuck you. That's lame. Yeah, they stuck him. Oh, he says he could go live now. Nice. Hey, if you do it live, I'm restreaming it. Just kidding. Maybe we'll see. King Corso, your mom, I could totally see that. Well, then why don't you just go live, Or is this the backup channel then? Okay, so that's the backup channel. All right, so there's a link to the backup channel, so now he can do his lives and stuff. So yeah, so we could get some people over there. Joey will find it, everybody will find it, and it will at least keep, the good times flowing for now. Makes things easier. Your mom says, I just got to Cain's live and poof, it ended. I'm very against striking. It limits my entertainment. Exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's people where they're like, oh, I like messing with these people. And then, like, fucking, it's like, oh, you got a toy and then you break your toy. Oh, what happened? You broke your toy. Now you're sad because you don't got a toy to play with. It's like, well, if you take somebody's channel down, you kind of force them out of the story. It's kind of like the Mike Cerrone thing where Mike wants to get Dr. Chink like blackballed from everywhere. And it kind of presents the illusion of losing. So like the people striking these false copyright strikes, it kind of, in my opinion, it presents that they were losing, they were gonna freaking, they weren't winning the battle, so they wanted to silence everybody, basically. Bart Robinson says, Cain says, sorry, CCM, I'll leave. That's a total Mike move right there. Sorry, I'll go. You guys want me to go? I'll go. King Corso Mom says, Bart is going to be smacking all the 304s now. I don't know what that means. Bart says, ha 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 ha. Joey says, Squishy is a little crybaby crackhead with teeth worse than Tommy's. Well, Tommy got his teeth fixed, so they're not bad, Cain says, can't, I gotta work tonight. I'll go live tomorrow night. All right, well, we'll be able to see that one at least. Unless you share more of the Canadian content, because they'll strike your ass. Suzal also will strike your ass. But I heard you and Suzal are kind of good, but I'm assuming that's because you're attacking Tommy, It's like, Cain, if you and like, I don't know if you and Suzal are in good, but dude, that girl is nothing but trouble. Like whatever you think Tommy's influence on the community is, I guarantee you Suzal is worse than Tommy. Like Suzelle is so much worse. But I mean, this is all you're gonna find out on your own. I'm just saying, you're gonna find out. You're already finding out about the community. It's a dark place full of very vindictive, shitty, pathetic people that will do anything just to silence you sometimes because they don't like what you say. So I mean, you know. What was it? What was I read? Cain Corso Mom. Cain's people messaging me like, why did you let so and so on panel? And I'm like, I don't even go live. Dang. Yep, that's what happens. You know, everybody clicks up and it's like a whole, like, I saw you in their chat, you left a comment. Nobody could go anywhere anymore. It's like, bro, I thought I was an adult and this was YouTube, you know. Vegas Valley says, my channel will be starting our live streams next week. Sub up now and don't miss out. Cain says, oh, I have more Tommy shit to share. Maybe some squishy stuff to share now. I mean, those Canadian girls are very petty, man. They're very petty. It's going to be a war, I'm telling you. We've did it before. I've been at war with these ladies. It's been a whole thing. Eventually, you know, like I guess me and them got tired of it or whatever. I don't know. It was weird because we got along for a while. We were enemies for a while. We got along for a while. We're enemies for a long time, and then everybody hated me. It's been a long ride. Now I'm gaining some fans back, and the community's showing back up. So it's good. Yeah, things are going better. Made $70 today. You know. Joey says Suzelle is cool. Did you know Suzelle actually met up with Tommy in real life? Did you know that, Joey? If you look at Meth and Menthols, it was like 4 days ago, right, Joey? If you look at that stream in the beginning times, you know, it was kind of what Cain was showing, I believe, that like at some point he kind of admits that he basically met up with her at one point, and they were like, did you have sex with her? And he's like, we didn't have sex, something like that, and basically made it seem like, you know, maybe they did do some stuff together, you know. So like we already know Tommy was giving her money on Cash App and stuff, and you know, he's probably getting something in return for that, you know, when she was in town visiting him. And you know how she is, you know, she's always got that lazy eye looking at the money and the other one's looking at the dude she's blowing. Pretty dark stuff there. But yeah, Zuzelle's cool. All that because I read that comment. Cain's Catharsis. People have been saying the same thing about CCM for 7 months, dude. She's never shared my shit. Cain Corso Mom, I don't know her very well. She kind of disappeared while Joey was gone. So, you know, like whatever she's been up to, I don't know. I don't know her very well, but she has been around the community for a very long time. Like years and years. So I don't know her that well. Cain, wait until you see what I have, Tommy and Squishy. Ha 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 ha. Cain, Corso Mom, Shameless Manager, CCM is rock solid. Okay, so Joey's vouching for the King Corso Mom. Joey says something isn't his business, but I don't know what it is. Cain says, eventually they'll realize I'll never bow down. Yeah, it's really going to be a battle of who could be more stubborn and then who gets distracted and moves on first, honestly. She can do whatever she wants, says Joey. Oh, okay. Oh, because of the stuff about Suzelle, right? Yeah, yep. That's what I was saying. There was some stuff going on. You know, she might have the Hep C if it wasn't cured. Tommy said it's curable, so apparently he said his Hep C was cured. Allegedly. Cain's Catharsis says, LOL, Joe. Hope it's not a phone bone. Yep, you know how they do the phone bones. King Corso Mom says they didn't have segs. I don't know what that is. Sex. They didn't have no sex. Oh, sex. They didn't have no sex. Allegedly, they didn't have sex. He just put his limp Suboxone methadone penis on her. According to Joey. He's like, hey, look at my limp penis. King Corsa mom is a good friend and trustworthy. For now. ... Does he know from experience that it's curable? I think so. Yeah, I think he admitted to catching it from a lady one time because they shared the same needle. And that's not me making fun of him. That's just one of his Kensington stories, you know? So apparently he had it before, and that was kind of the joke where they were like, oh, he got Hep C, but Tommy said it's cured or whatever, like it's curable. So yeah, he knows from experience that it's curable. I got Tommy's criminal record. Nice. Was he got stealing copper like Dave? We got all Squishy's info. Nice. I heard she's been doing some shady stuff. Like she borrowed one of her cousin's names and basically got them in trouble with the communities on Facebook and YouTube before she like really got into our community. Wiki Weenie sent it to us. Really? Wiki Weenie sent it. Wow. What happened with her and Wiki Weenie? They fell out bad, huh? Her and Wiki Weenie were really good friends, and now Wiki Weenie's just gone. She probably got a boyfriend. Cain's Catharsis. As many scam Squishy runs, I wonder what her history looks like, right? I'm pretty sure it's a whole checkered past of fuckery. I'm sure it's all like, think of AC. I'm pretty sure it's stuff like AC, like calling people, doxing people, calling their works, you know, doing all these crazy things. Joey says he lied. Tommy gave it to the high school girl. Is that true? Like, well, I think, you know, I don't know, because the high school girl was his girlfriend's friend or daughter, or not daughter, sister. It was his girlfriend's sister, but I think that's also his baby mama, you know, like the girlfriend's sister that he ended up sleeping with, like the 17-year-old girl. I think that's his baby mama. So he met her at a heroin house. He met her doing heroin. That's a love story for the ages. Cruelty to a child, Joey says. I think that was for Squishy, maybe. Quick Vic's back. He says, why would you care about another man's dick? That's for you, Joey. He's asking you about why do you care about another man's dick, Joey. Leggy says, wait, didn't you try to run with this same story a few months ago before you went to jail? That was probably like a few years ago. I feel like Joey was at least in jail for like a year. Joey says, Squishy has court issues right now. We got all the info. Cain's Catharsis says, Tommy posted a video of Abe's dick earlier. Dude is strange. Did he? Weird. Bart Robinson, haven't seen Weenie around lately. Oh boy, you just got to check out Dave, Tommy's post. I was gonna say Dave's. Dave put out his Weenie lately. Hanko Flame, you got Cain over here? Yeah, we finally got Cain over here, but him and frickin' Joey are playing hard to get. Vegas says, we showed Tommy's entire criminal record multiple times. Cain says, what's up, Hank? Bart Robinson says, Cain. Quick Vic says, what's up, Hank? Hank says, I have no idea where to find a heroin house. Well, first you got to find the heroin, and then they lead you back to the house where you can buy all the heroin if you want. Quick says, Bart, my dude. Joey says, Tommy was convicted of cruelty to a child. Yeah, I've heard about that. Bart Robinson says, Quick. Quick says, Joey, how many times are you going to repeat yourself, you fucking retard? Oh my gosh. Rolls his eyes. Damn. Damn, quick win hard right there. Joey says, "Hey, Tommy D was convicted of cruelty to a child." Then Cain says, "What's up, Bart?" Quick's laughing. He's like, bro's stuck on Pete repeat over here. And Bart's like, "You guys are too much, man." Cain says, "He admitted that shit, Vic." Oh, Joey says, "I'm about to jump up on panel. On this panel? Oh shit. Here we go. Fuck yeah. There we go. See, we could get Joey on panel. We're halfway there. We're halfway to a stream. I still got beers, so I'm chilling. All right, I'm gonna go pee real quick. If Joey's here when I get back, we'll be hosting Joey. All right, I'm back. Unfortunately, no Joey. Sadly, no Joey backstage. He's working on it. He's working on it. I put the link again. Bart Robinson says, "Screw the gym. I'm cracking a 40-ounce high life." Hey, that's me right now, bro. I'm just drinking. I'm drinking and chilling. Quick says, "Joey, why do you look like an albino?" Quick says, "Cain, he admitted to what?" Your mom says, "Cruelty is pretty severe charge. Are you sure it wasn't child endangerment?" Not that it's much better, but yeah, that is a big difference. But yeah, I think you could get child endangerment for just not using a car seat and stuff like that. Cain's catharsis to putting hands on a teenage girl. Yeah, Cain, Tommy admitted that. He took those girls from the heroin house, and when he was driving away, they attacked him because he was taking them to a different city, and they didn't want to go to that city, and they whooped his ass and ran away from him. Quick Fix says, "I don't recall hearing that from Tommy." Yeah, Tommy did tell that story. That's for sure. Quick, he definitely told it. Quick says, "And I probably know Tommy longer than anybody on here." Yeah, you probably have. You've known him way longer than me. Joey says, "Your mom, my channel showed his criminal record multiple times. He was convicted of cruelty to a child." I believe that is true. He might have also got child endangerment for getting high in that school zone and passing out. But I mean, Not judging. I don't hate the guy. Again, I find him funny, but still. Okay, if that's what it said, that's no bueno, says your mom. Joey says, give me 5 minutes. I'll be up. Your mom says, exactly, HB. That's why I asked, because when it comes to charges like that, it really matters. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's certain things, yeah, like cruelty to a child is really bad because that means like directly, doing something to a child in a very cruel manner. But I mean, endangering a child is something you could do on accident. It'd be like, well, I was smoking weed in the same room and my bad, or something like that. But never happened to me. It's just something I'm aware of. That's why when I smoke, I make sure my baby's not here, or like if I'm smoking at my girlfriend's, I go outside and smoke. Speaking of which, time to hit the vape. Haven't hit the vape for like a good 20 minutes there. Starting to lose my high a little bit. Vic said it on my panel, says Cain. That is true. Wait. Vic, he said it on my panel. That's what he said. Hanko Flame says, why isn't Officer Snaps going after Illuma Tommy then? Normally you wouldn't read the after, but my brain's wired different. Leggy says, you got the link to the live, Kane. I would like to hear it instead of secondhand if you get what I'm saying. Sucka waka waka waka. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kane is about to. Are you gonna come up and present some shit? Oh shit. Is the shit's about to go down? Is it about to go down? If it is, that's what we call winning, because we set out a goal. The goal was to get these 2 fishies on the hook, and if we get them on the hook on the panel, I just caught 2 fishies, 2 guests. I got 2 guests for the Amazing Ham Banana Show, which people like and don't like, apparently. It's a good show when I like to watch it. When I like to watch a good show, this is the show I like to watch because it's a good show. Boop. All right, he put something in the thingy, so we'll have to click on it. He gave us a clicky thing. I heard a boop. Let's see which 1% or which one popped up. Kane says, when him and Kaylee are on, Leggy says, you got a rough time into it. What? I don't know what that means. All right, let's see if this is Joey. We got to make sure. All right, do that, and then we'll cover it just in case you're not Joey.
Oh, it's me.
All right. How you doing?
I'm fucking doing amazing.
Good. Well, you out walking?
Yeah, I'm out on the strip about to
Damn, already.
Oh yeah. I'll play around, man. I'm about to hit the gym in a little bit. I only got a few minutes. I'm not gonna sit here. If somebody tries to come up here and argue, I don't got the fucking time. I won't even entertain it. But I want everybody in your chat to listen real closely. Anybody that's been on my channel, if you guys seen it, I showed his criminal record multiple times before I went to prison. This ain't even something where it's questionable. You know what I mean? I know a lot of simps, little Tommy D simps and his little junkie community. They want to like try to hide it and question it. Don't want you guys to see it. They've never seen it, but it's been shown. I even have old live streams where Lord Doc was sitting on my panel. You remember when Lord Doc couldn't stand Tommy D? He used to call him Tommy Dick Sucking TV.
Yeah.
We still have all those live streams. Lord Doc was even on my panel as I'm sitting there fucking doxing Tommy's criminal record. Tommy had a pathetic criminal record. Everything from putting his hands on females, but the one that stood out the most was cruelty to a child. And I want to make this very, very clear. It wasn't child endangerment. He was convicted, quote unquote, cruelty to a child. We went over this multiple times. We went over this shit multiple times.
But
it was shown. Go ahead.
What I want to ask is the cruelty to a child from the incident where they were on the freeway, or is it
Well,
from when he fell
no,
asleep? Like, is it actually cruelty to a child? Are you sure
I'm,
that's
I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling you. And I want everybody to fucking listen closely. I don't sit here, there's certain things I don't do. I'm not going to sit here and fucking porn bomb your channel. I'm not going to sit here and put a bad jacket on somebody. So I'm not going to accuse somebody of having bad paperwork if they don't. You don't do
that
that.
is something you never do. You never
I
porn
don't
bomb a
fucking do that.
channel. You don't porn bomb channels.
I
I've
there's
witnessed it. You did a lot of bad things to people, but you never porn bombed a channel.
I don't porn bomb your channel. You'll never ever see me pop up on anybody's channel under a sock account. That's what scared little bitches do. I
True,
just
true.
pop
You
up.
don't use sock accounts either.
I just
That's
pop and say,
true.
"Yo, this is fucking Vegas Valley. Fuck you. What's up?" So I don't use sock accounts. I don't porn bomb, and I definitely would never ever fucking ever put a bad jacket on another man. If anything, I'm looking to clear his name and give him clean paperwork. And you can use Cheesehead, for example. I can't stand the fucking dude. He's a clown. But, you know, we figured out who he was, ran his paperwork. Hey, his paperwork's clean. Guy talks a lot of shit, but hey, he's got clean paperwork. And I gave him a stamp of approval. I would easily have done that with Tommy. But people always wonder why I can't stand the dude. It's like, yo, I just can't fuck with the dude. And even when I got out of prison, he tried to be all slick and say something stupid. And that's why I said, yo, bro, I can't fuck with you. You got bad paperwork. I had to remind him. So anybody that's been in my channel before, you guys witnessed me. You witnessed that I doxed his fucking criminal background. He was convicted, and you want to know something? It's only because I doxed his criminal background that he was forced to address all the shit in his criminal background. Right
Same
after I
thing with
did,
Lord Doc. Same thing with Number 88. You got your
yeah,
skills, like Joey. I give it to you. You got your certain thing you do, and it is exposing people, and that was like that is something that like I didn't know about you right away, but that is something you've proven to be very good at.
and I'm telling you, if Tommy had clean paperwork, it doesn't matter how much I can't stand the fucking dude. I would at least say, hey, you know, okay, the dude's got clean paperwork. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, his paperwork is dirty as fuck. If you listen to the video I put up that video called Tommy D in his own words. I put that up way before I went to prison. And I never narrated. You didn't hear my voice. It was Tommy D in his own words. Now here's something important. Tommy's trying to say that, oh no, I've only got a traffic ticket and a simple assault on my record. That's it. Well, it's kind of fucking funny because we showed all his mug shots from his multiple arrests. And here's something else that should be a huge red flag indicator that he's bullshitting when he says that. When you listen to him talk about Tommy D in his own words, you'll hear Tommy talk about he went to jail. Tommy clearly said he was there for 8 months. So that means he got sentenced to 1 year in the county jail because you do 2/3 of your time, you get out in 8 months. So he did 8 months. So you don't go to fucking jail for a year the first time you get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
It takes multiple times to get arrested. You got to violate your probation. I mean, they're going to, you know what I mean? Before you finally do fucking jail time, you don't just get arrested for some tiny charge and do a year in the county. No. So even Tommy's own words, he admitted he was in that jail for 8 months. Now here's something else, a huge red flag for anybody that's never done jail time or might not know what I'm talking about. But people who have a criminal record, people that actually done time in jail, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, and they know better than Tommy's bullshit. So
So,
yeah, hold on, let me finish one thing. In
okay.
Tommy's video, he said that he did 8 months. Then he said that while he was in jail, he seen some guy that he was stealing money from on the street. The
Yep.
guy beat his ass and
No, you said the guy cut him in the face. He didn't
yeah,
beat him up. He
exactly.
just came up and sliced his face.
Now I want to clear something up.
Give him a
There,
$1.50.
yeah, I was about to say, listen, there's only 2 reasons. Now, like I said, I've done a lot of time in New York State. I've been in New York State prisons. I've done time in Rikers. I know what the fuck is up. There's only 2 reasons you get cut in the face. Oh, there's only 2 reasons and no other fucking reason. It's either if you're a snitch or you got fucking bad paperwork. You're a sex offender or you did something to a child. That's why you get cut in the fucking face. Now, Tommy also said, if you listen, he said this, not us. Tommy said that he was scared So he started giving up his food trays. He was giving up his commissary, which he calls a canteen. So I guess in Pennsylvania they call it a canteen, but basically it's a commissary. So once a week when he goes to the store, he was buying another inmate food, and he was giving up his phone minutes. Now listen, when you're in jail or you're in prison, there's nothing more valuable than your commissary, and especially that your phone minutes. You being able to call home and talk to your family. So what they were doing was Tommy was getting what's called taxed. They were letting it because they knew he had bad paperwork. They checked that shit. They seen that he had that cruelty to a child, that he had crimes against a child. So what they were doing to him was taxing his punk ass. Trust me, first of all, they beat his ass, cut his face, and said, well, check this out, dude. You got two choices. You could get taxed or you could check the fuck in and sit there under protective custody. But Tommy chose to give up his food trays, give up his commissary, and give up the most precious thing in prison, which are your phone minutes.
I was gonna say the booty. He gave up his booty hole.
I mean,
that was the second. The minute's got to be second most precious.
Well,
Come on.
The thing, all that booty shit. I mean, I'm not gonna make that stretch because that shit don't fucking happen in jail. It don't.
I know it don't. I know
You
it don't. Unless you want it, bro. Unless you're like
exactly.
unless you're like a nunzio, where you want 3 down the old stinky chimney pipe.
So if you think about this, Tommy never, ever, ever one time, and Tommy's been on YouTube way longer than all of us. He's been doing live streams. He never talked about that incident, about him fucking kidnapping those girls, bringing those underage girls to a heroin house. He never talked about that ever. But what he did do, when I exposed his criminal record, now he had to explain away all these fucking criminal charges. That's when he first came out and said, well, you know what? Let me back up, because at first we all thought that, well, maybe he was abusing his own children, cruelty to a child, because he did also say in his own words, if you listen, he said that he was out front of his girlfriend's house. He got in a fight with her while she was holding his newborn baby. And then cops got called and he got arrested. But think about that. This fucking scumbag sitting there hitting his baby mom while she's holding his newborn baby. And it was so violent that people had to call the cops and he got arrested for that shit. What kind of a man puts his fucking hands on his baby mom while she's holding his newborn baby? That's a scumbag move. You go to fucking jail, people see that shit, you're getting fucked up. So I believe.
Do they actually care about that in prison or jail, like beating up girls?
Fuck yeah. Do you
Ain't that like half the people in there? Wouldn't they be in there for that?
No, not at all. Do you know why people care about that shit? Because it don't matter what you're in jail for. Everybody has a daughter, everybody has a sister, and everybody has a mother. So that's why the chomos and the sex offenders and the wife beaters, they get fucked up. They have to check in. They can't walk the yard. They got bad paperwork. Because there's honor amongst thieves, that old saying. But that's how jail is. You have to show the fucking paperwork.
So, like, if I would have went to jail for the mushroom thing, I would have been fine, right? People would have been like, oh, he's wimpy and weird, but, like, they would have been like, oh, well, he was doing, like, a normal crime. He wasn't, like, a pedo or anything.
If you came to Clark County Jail out here in Nevada, if you were in the Fed, if you did time in the Feds where I was at, in the mediums, if you were in Rikers Island and we seen your paperwork, dude, we would have been like, yo, bro, that's gangster what you did. Because, you know what I mean? You stood up to law enforcement, boom, boom, boom. Dude, you would have got your props. You would have been sitting with the OGs. You would have been living nice. No matter how much of a jerk I think you are on YouTube, I seen your paper. I'm the one that doxed your paperwork. That's what I'm saying. I'm not your best friend, but I'm not going to sit here and put a bad jacket on you. Your paperwork was gangster. I mean, like, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it looks good on, like, paper for sure. I mean, honestly, when you think about it, though, I was just, growing mushrooms in a closet. And then the one time I got too drunk and I ended up fighting with a cop because I wouldn't leave a casino when they told me to. And I had gone to fight with a person there because I was already drunk. I used to be a monster, dude. I used to be a monster.
Yeah, I want to say this also. My source, I'm going to confirm with him if it's okay if I put his name out there. I don't pull up I'm not the one pulling up the backgrounds. I mean, I could do it, but I got people on my team that do this shit for me. And if people knew who pulled up Tommy's criminal background, there's no fucking way anybody would question the validity of it. Or if I just said who the person was that pulled up that background, but before I put his name out there, I'm gonna confirm with him, you know, if it's okay if I can say who actually pulled up that background report, because what Tommy's trying to do is, you know, he's trying to on a smear campaign. Oh, Joey, he photoshopped it, he altered it, blah 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 blah, and everybody knows that's bullshit. Because
I had freaking Lauren De Laguna pull up my record and read it out after you shared your stuff. I was like, let's correct my record here. So I just, you know, I had to do my due diligence and get her to do it.
When I pulled up your background, did I lie? Was there anything in there that I photoshopped? No, it was
there wasn't nothing you photoshopped, but there were things you got wrong. There was
I just pulled it up. What I'm saying is the document itself. That was organic. It was untouched. I didn't do nothing to it.
Yeah, like, well, actually, I don't know if I ever saw the documents. I did see like the part where one time they wrote me down as a female. That was pretty funny.
Oh, well, yeah, we caught that. That was a
dude. You know, they put me in men jail though both times. Like both times, I was in there with the men, bro. Like actually, but like you would see lines of women marching through too, because it was just the processing area. So you would see like the line of women, and you're in your own line.
I remember that. But I didn't Photoshop that. That was a typo on the court's part. And remember we ran with that. We were just clowning you with
I assumed it was just something they did or fucked up on, honestly. But I thought it was funny, and I kept running with it, bro. There was this whole trans banana thing that came from it.
But you gotta admit, I mean, we just trolled you and we capitalized.
Yeah, dude, it was funny. It's still funny. I mean, honestly, it's fun. It's something Cheesehead trolls me about too. Like,
we didn't create the typo. It was out there.
True. It's just out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I knew it wasn't true, but it was out there, so we were just clowning you. You know what I mean?
Cain says, did you go to county in Phoenix? No, I went to the Horseshoe, which is like this, like the area you go to first in Maricopa. It's the processing area, but luckily, like, so what they do is when they arrest you, they'll put you through, first, if you're drunk, you go in the drunk tank, which is one time I was drunk, the other time I just went through the Horseshoe. But the Horseshoe's like this room. It's like 8 rooms, basically. And they just keep moving you from room to room while they're processing you. And then at the end, you end up in these last few rooms, and then they let you out, and you're just out on the street.
Oh, and so I'm going to just mention it. Because everybody knows we're going live starting next week. We're back. So put your fucking seatbelts on. Get ready to enjoy the ride. The Vegas Valley Community Watch is back, starting our live streams next week. And we're going to be untouchable, just like we were before. So I'm just going to mention a few names of channels that I am cool with. I'm not going to say who's on my fucking shit list, who we're going to roast. So we'll just leave that up for speculation and let them sweat it out. But I'm going to say a few channel names that I'm cool with. All right? So I'm cool with Nunzio and Zell. Our beefs in the past. I got no beefs with Nunzio and Zell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with Mr. P and Sam P. That shit's dead in the past. I support them. I've been watching them, and they're good. The paperwork's clean as fuck. I mean, it's fucking really clean. I'm cool with
Sam P's been an amazing supporter of the channel, and you know, when Mr. P comes here, he's a fun person to talk to. I do enjoy Mr. P's company more than Sam P's because she's very political, but I could get Mr. P to loosen up and joke around about things.
Yep. And I'm definitely cool with Cain Catharsis. I think Cain's fucking solid. I've been watching him. I like what he stands for in real life. And so, you know what I mean? We're cool with Cain. Who else are we cool with? Say a few channel names. I'll tell you if I'm cool with them or not.
Capgun.
Who?
Capgun.
I don't have any. I never had an issue with Capgun. And you know,
but Mike does, you know. So you remember, like, you know, the whole things, you know, like. Is it going to be the same? Is there going to be all this gatekeeping, you know, things?
There's none. I made it very clear the other night, and you saw that.
So Capgun is cool then. Like, in your mind, he never did nothing to you yet.
He's never done anything to me. We've been on panel. He's never attacked me. We've been very cordial. So I'm not picking up. And like I told Mike the other night with Dr. Chink, you see, Mike got mad. I'm not somebody else's enemy doesn't have to be my enemy, and my enemy does not have to be someone else's enemy.
All
You know
right.
what I
What
mean? So,
about Quick Vic? I'm assuming
I
that's a
mean,
no.
here's my take on Quick Vic. I don't see Quick's got clean paperwork. As much as I clown him and going back and forth, I mean, I thoroughly checked it out, his background. We got his shit. Yeah, he's done time in prison, but he has clean paperwork. At the end of the fucking day, the guy's he's got clean paperwork.
What about Lord Doc? That's a rough one. That's a hard one because he's a cool guy, but the snitch thing.
That's the deal killer right there. He's not really on my radar. You know what I mean? Do I think he's sneaky? Yeah. He's a little backstabber. Yeah. The whole rat thing. I mean, that was him. He said it. I mean, once again, I didn't say that. He said it.
And then he says way too much, bro. You heard
Yeah.
all the oh my god, he said
Too
way
much,
too
yeah.
much afterwards. So that's probably
Yeah.
like a no or like a probably no.
I can't be seen associating with known rats. It's just in my Italian pedigree. I can't, and so my whole thing is like, I'm not going after Lord.
He's
Doc.
actually Italian though. He is Italian.
No,
So I mean, doesn't he get a pass for that?
No, he said he wasn't full blooded. His mom's mixed.
Yeah,
Now,
but he's just a meanie.
I'm full blooded. Both sides of my family are from Italy. I'm 100%. I don't have a drop of anything.
Oh, he did a live stream and I recorded some of this, but it's one of my new videos that's probably gonna come out tomorrow. Or maybe actually I don't know because of the no, it'll come out tomorrow because I got it from Lord Doc. I was gonna say because I might have got it from Suzelle and I was like, if I get it from her, that's a copyright, but what should we call it? I got this right from him. He's claiming that Nunzio is not Italian.
Well, no, Nunzio.
He's saying Nunzio's Portuguese.
No, he's not Portuguese. Nunzio is half Italian, half Puerto Rican. There's
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Oh, and Portuguese is the language they speak in Brazil. That's not doing a thing, is it?
No. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with him being mixed. He's from New York, so that's expected. Italian and Puerto Rican. You see that a lot in New York.
Yeah, Puerto Rican. Damn, he's a motherfucking Puerto Rican. That's New York right there. I'm half Italian, half Puerto Rican. It would be like it's either that or you're fucking Irish.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't respect Tommy because Tommy doesn't have any charges that are gangster. Like you can't look at his record and say, oh, he's got robbery with a gun or he's he beat up some dudes. No,
it's all that Savage Dave shit, like stealing copper and shit. Yeah, beating up your baby mama.
Yeah, and you know something? I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. I've never had a female call the cops on me and press charges. I've never been accused of laying my hands on a female. I don't have no sucker shit like that. I don't have no sucker shit like that. Everything on my record is fucking robbery with a gun. I got multiple gun charges. You know what I mean? My shit is just, criminal contempt of court because I don't testify against people. My shit's respectable. So I don't give a fuck what they say, dude.
That was one of the things too that was ingrained in me. Like when I got arrested for the mushrooms, right? So like the people when they went to raid the apartment, they went to raid my apartment at the time because my girlfriend's brother was staying there and he was selling weed. So like he was out there selling weed on the corner and he was a high school student. So he was out there selling weed on the corner like a fucking idiot, right? So they come to my apartment, kick in the door. But the thing is, the reason I think they went so hard is because one time somebody came to the door and they were asking me if they could buy weed. I was like, bro, I don't sell weed. And like they wouldn't go away. And I was sitting there playing a video game. I had shut the door and they wouldn't go away. They kept knocking all loud and shit. And I remember I pulled out my gun and I opened the door and I didn't aim my gun. I just had it like by my knee, kind of like aiming down. I was like, dude, I don't got no drug. You need to go away. Like, and they said something that I kind of got stuck in my head. They were like, hey, it's over there. Like the drugs are over there in that drawer, bro. Like, and I was thinking in my mind, like they knew where the drugs were in the apartment, right? Like they either bought from her brother because that was where he kept the weed. And I was like, damn, that was probably an undercover.
Hey, let me answer something real quick. Vic asked a valid question. He said, Cain, what would you do if a female is punching all over you while you're driving? Come on, bro. You know better than that.
Let her out the car.
Well, yeah, let me answer that question.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee. You go ahead and answer.
All right. Let's look at the premise of the situation. Why was the female punching on Tommy? You want to know why? Because the females claimed in the police report when they went to the police station that Tommy kidnapped them and he was taking them somewhere against their will. So of course, these underage females were victims. They were kidnapped victims. Of course, they're going to fight the person. They don't know where they're being taken to. They don't know if Tommy's trying to take them to a back alley to rape them or something. They have no clue. So for you're victim shaming right now. Hey, any grown man out there, imagine if Tommy took your underage daughter against her will, and because Tommy's own words, he said he was trying to take her to another heroin fucking junkie house across the city. That's what Tommy said. So of course the girls they're fighting for their life. I mean, that's such a stupid question. I mean, it just shows you quick. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. You should know better than that. Yes, and across state lines. I mean, Tommy's lucky he didn't cross state lines, or the feds would have grabbed his ass. That's the only reason why that shit stayed in the state. And Tommy tries to downplay that stuff. It's like, come on, Tommy. Yeah. Taking him, yeah. He's trying to take him somewhere they did not want to go. And so how can any grown man respect that shit? I don't respect it. I just don't respect. And the thing is, I'm not slandering the guy's name. He said this stuff. This is Tommy in his own words saying that. So of course we believe what he says. I won't be watching that. Sorry. Quick. You will be watching my channel. You always have. Even back in the day when we used to clown the shit out of you and I showed your criminal background, you sat there in the bushes leaving comments. You will always watch my channel, Vic. Just like all your little hater friends, you always watch Vegas Valley. Because my shit's where it pops off at, bro. So, yes, you will be watching. Just like Tommy. Tommy watches my shit all the fucking time. And
are you gonna monetize this time?
Dude, I have multiple, I got my thing going. I'm gonna probably have multiple channels once again. I'm putting my original content, and then another one for the live streams. You know what I'm saying? So it's we'll see. I just want to have some fun right now.
Yeah, it's better to get that all out of the way before you do try and monetize, because shit gets rough if you got all these enemies and you're trying to run a decent show. I think that's, I always think about, remember when Team Skeptic came over and Delete Laws and all that shit happened?
Yo, Team Skeptic, he called an immediate truce with me. You saw that.
Yeah, that was the smartest fucking thing. You know why? Because you were out of his hair. You get a feather in your cap. He gives you a kudos, whatever. He still says, hey, he's cool with me and he respects me like in what I do and everything, because me and him are on the same team. So, we do the same job basically. Just I do a little, I brought probably, well, besides you and Delete Laws gain his attention. I already had his attention, but I think this intertwined the whole party. It was like you and Delete Laws really intertwined that part of the community. That's why I was hoping you would do something with Delete Laws again, because that would blow our channels up.
Dude, yeah, I'm cool with Chili. You see, Chili never goes on anybody's panel. He went on my panel.
Team Skeptic never does either. That's the crazy thing. Like, you got two people up there, and that's why, dude, that's so good. I record some things, right?
Not just them. Spotted the Troll was up on my panel, kissing my ass, begging me.
Dr. Dave was up there. Big names.
Because they saw the power of my channel. They seen that, we got real life people out here that will show up. You know what I mean? But that was back then. I'm not doing that now.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. When it gets and it can be about peace. Like right now, it's all peaceful kind of deal, and we got 40 people watching.
You remember that time? Do you remember that time that dude Kick, who does that stupid reaction shit?
Yeah.
He stopped over at my live stream.
Been a criminal?
Yeah. Remember he stopped over at my live stream?
Yeah, he was smart. He was smart guy, bro.
Yo, he said, he goes, oh,
scary smart.
He's talking brag, oh, you can't do nothing to me. I said, really? I said, watch this, bro. And allegedly, I green lighted him. And while him and his wife were on my channel in the comments talking shit, somebody pulled up to his fucking door. Remember that shit?
Oh, you're doing that Donald Trump shit, huh? You're like, hey, you want to have some cake? And they're like, I just bombed you. Just eating some cake and shit.
Yeah.
And that was that shit Donald Trump did to somebody, and I remember it because it was funny as fuck.
I just want to say, those two girls that Tommy tried to kidnap, especially an underage girl, they showed strength. That's strong. Those girls fought their attacker. A lot of people will just get scared and let their attacker take them to some fucking alley. And remember, and just think of this, all you females out there.
Yeah.
Tommy, just think of that. Tommy's a coward. He said in his own words that he witnessed a woman getting gang raped in an alley. And he was too scared. He didn't do anything.
Like that, it's basically a Diddy party. If they're doing a bunch of like meth or heroin, it's basically a Diddy party. They're probably like dudes fucking dudes. There's women fucking women. There's probably guys.
No, dude, it's not nothing to joke about. A female.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it was. What I know is that he said it was 15 men R-wording one woman. That's what he said. 15 men. And he said he was laying there high and watched it happen.
Dude, listen, there's no female out there.
That's what I know.
That would allow that shit willingly in a back alley happen to her. That's
I mean, Suzal? Actually, no, you're cool with Suzal. I can't make jokes like that. A Squishy, maybe?
I'm going to tell you, you know what's funny? Tommy's always a tough guy around the girls. Now he has a crackhead up in Canada punking him. He has to get permission for every move he makes. Hey, did you ever see Squishy's
He needs that.
Oh yeah.
He needs it though. I've met people like this. They need somebody to just give them guidance, and they rely on it. Like if you give him a routine, that will keep him good. And honestly, I try to give myself a routine. Because I know it makes things way easier, simpler. But I know he needs a routine. He needs guidance, and these women give it to him. Plus, they give him some sort of sexual arousal, because he can't act on it, so it's really repressed. Like, imagine being on methadone and you masturbate and you can't even come, Joey. Like, imagine that, bro. It's like you got a dead snake in your pants and you're just trying to wake it up and it won't wake up no matter what you do.
That's Tommy
so frustrating, I bet.
And Quick Vic and Lord Doc right now. That's
Cheesehead too. I'm pretty sure he's still on the Suboxone.
Cheesehead too.
Yeah, let's get Cheesehead in there. I like throwing Cheesehead under the bus. Cheesehead says, let's talk about Josa doing revenge something on him. Oh, damn.
Hold on.
Bro, down.
Hold on. If you're going to sit there and let somebody show pictures of Big Mama and not do nothing about it.
Well, you guys have wrenches. Take them out. You guys have wrenches. He doesn't have a wrench. Cheesehead doesn't have a wrench. You guys take him out. Take him out.
Hey, Cain, knock him out, dude.
Knock him out, Cain. Knock him out. He's showing a picture of Big Mama.
And he's spreading lies because that shit never happened.
Cheesehead. One of these days, if you work hard enough, I'll give you a wrench, bro.
Oh, hey,
you gotta be nicer to Joey though. You gotta be nicer to Joey because
I made Cheesehead. There's nobody out here that knew Cheesehead until they seen him on my panel. Now here's the thing: I kicked his punk ass out of the channel. You want to know why?
Do you want to not right now, not today, but at some point, do you want to talk to him?
No, dude, I don't need to listen. I don't need to. I just want to say something.
Okay, take your time.
He's purchasing subs right now. This guy
I saw that.
He's buying subs. Dude, he doesn't put out no videos. He has more subscribers on a daily basis than he has on views on his fucking only 2 videos. And his only 2 videos that he has are me. This guy's all on my nuts. And check this out.
I got 399 videos and I got less than 2,000 subscribers. This guy acts like somebody bought him a shit ton of subscribers.
Oh, of course.
And that, how much money is that? That's got it. But and then you got damn, never mind. I was gonna bring up that.
Can I get 2 extra sugars?
2 extra sugars. You got it. You want a stick?
Please.
2 and a.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. I had to get my coffee real quick.
Hey, so where'd you go? Where'd you go to get coffee? McDonald's?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, really? You get the little. I used to get those things. Get those things. Now I get scooters. Do you guys have scooters there?
Dude, I don't know about that. Hey, let's just talk
It's a
about Cheesehead real quick.
syrupy drink. Yeah, go ahead.
There's nothing. I don't know why Cheesehead thinks somebody needs him, dude. I don't need you, dude. Anybody that knows you,
Oh,
has
Cheesehead
already been
needs
on my
us.
channel. Oh, of course, dude. I don't need it.
He hasn't existed for months now. He needs us.
Ham Banana, where did you first see Cheesehead?
Your channel, of course.
Thank you. And now
He was harassing me on behalf of you when I was trying to play video games and leave you alone years ago. Like years ago, I was trying to leave you alone, and this guy would come harass me on, just video game streams.
That's why he's mad, because he used to be my little bitch. I used to send him on missions.
He was one of your little minions.
I said, yo, go. Hey, you know what? And he was such my bitch. I didn't even have to ask him. He would just go target people that didn't like me. That's why he's so mad at me. And here's another thing about Cheesehead.
Angel would do that too. Angel Newfound Life. He would do that too. Yeah. They were good. They were a really good little group, honestly. Like if you could have kept them somehow. Leggy's backstage, but I'm keeping him backstage because I'm keeping him backstage. I don't want you guys to argue, so I'm gonna keep him backstage. I let him know. I wrote him in private chat. I wrote him already, but I'm just saying it, because he keeps flashing the camera, and I'm like, I know you're back there. I don't want you to upset Joey right now.
Here's the thing about
trying to do a good stream.
And I'm just talking facts. I'm not even slandering the guy. Look, bro, you're a self-admitted junkie. You said you did meth. You're on fucking Suboxone, all that good shit.
There he goes. He switched the pitcher, so it's safe now. He switched the pitcher, so it's fine now, right?
Now
you're good with that one.
Also, he's never been arrested in his life. So what does that tell somebody like me and you? He's never busted a grape in his life. So only thing, do all that little online tough guy shit. Look, bro.
I mean, honestly, you're laying him off light because this guy could be a damn pedophile. He's just saying he don't have a record. He might be a damn pedophile.
He could. He just not. He didn't get caught.
Also, Cheesehead, you just got marked. You just got marked. Now you got the stain of being a person that was at my channel. Ha 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 ha.
So hey, you know what? Because he followed. He never would have put a comment over here, but he's seen me over here. He's like a little. He's
exactly.
Like a little girl. He's like a little girl, dude.
Says the guy who talks sexually at my ears. That's me, probably.
Yeah.
That's because I said those bad things on Monkey. I'm sorry, community. I said those mean things to kids on Monkey. It's because I don't have a filter, and I don't really like if I'm supposed to be somewhere and they're not, then why do I gotta change my bed? It would be like we're at a nightclub, bro, and you guys ain't know supposed to be, and know, it's like that Akon shit.
Let me explain something else for those that may. Because people say, well, why Vegas? Why do you go? People ask, why do you fuck with Ham Banana after what he did?
Yeah.
Well, they're like, oh, I thought he's got bad paperwork. No, here's the deal. If you're in a prison environment and you got good paperwork and you get caught talking to a snitch or a chomo on the yard, your people are going to come up to you and they're not going to just automatically kick you out of the car and send you to make you go sit at the chomo table. No.
I mean, like that's what happened to me though.
No. And that's why I'm.
It's because of Thumper 88, and then you got mad at me. I felt like those two things came into play.
Let me clear it up. What happens is you get what's called a DP, a disciplinary punishment. So they're gonna take you in your fucking cell, and it's called a 13-second beatdown. They're all gonna pound you in your chest and your ribs for 13 fucking seconds, give you a beatdown, and say, all right, bro, learn your fucking lesson. So when I came over here a couple times, I'm like, yo, Ham Banana, stop fucking with Thumper. Stop doing what you're doing. I'm giving you a cyber DP right now. So in other words, you don't have to necessarily get sent over to the fucking chomo table where Lord Doc sits.
Yeah, I just get less views and less watches because you and the other people aren't here. But the thing is, like, you gotta, like, so at some point, again, the gatekeeping has to stop, right? Yeah. Like, and that's my thing is like, hey, I could take the little punchy thingies, but hey, you know
something? And nobody said, scream my name out, bro, because you got to see, you ain't, dude, I'm known, bro. Air out my whole history. I love it. You'll make me look so fucking gangster, bro.
Dude, right? And like, Cheesehead's afraid to even say his name. Dude's afraid to go to the south side of his town because he'll get beat up. He said that on live stream.
Yeah. Cheesehead's got over 6,000 subs. Wow, he's like Dr. Dave.
Does he really? Is that what he's up to
Final.
now, bro? So he went
Bro.
up like fucking. He went up like 3,000 subs in the last 2 months of not streaming at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you know why? Because he's so famous. Hey, I'm asking you, name
The
one
famous
good
cheesehead over here.
Hey, name one good-looking girl over on his channel.
I don't think they have women on their channels.
Yeah. Dude, Cheesehead, there's nothing, you can't even compare your channel to mine, dude. I'll put out one video, and in one video, I'll get more fucking views than you will over a 5-year stretch. And those are facts, bro. I've done it. The whole world knows I've fucking done it. Cam Banana knows I've done it. You see my original content. I don't need you, Cheesehead. I made you. I used you like a bitch. And then a lot of people think I kicked him off because he was fucking with Mike. No. I kicked Cheesehead the fuck up because he disrespected Julia. You take a shot at fucking Julia, you're fucking gone. That's why your punk ass got kicked out. Because you came up on my panel and you disparaged Julia, a female. Because you're a bitch, bro. You're nobody, dude. Exactly. Look at Big Mama. She's classy, bro. She's got money. She's classy. And she's clean. Look at you, dude. Look at you. You live in fucking Sheboygan.
You're fucking Sheboygan. That's so funny, that city name, Sheboygan. It just sounds so stupid. But dude, it's a funny name.
Nobody cares if you air out Big Mama, bro. Nobody gives a fuck.
And nothing's gonna happen from it, bro. Like, if anybody, they see an old picture of her, or somebody says her name, so what? Like that's what I'm trying to think. Like, and I'm trying to like we gotta move some of these little being outraged posts a little bit, because
dude,
but truthfully, if I want to be respectful, I just need to quit saying her name so much or even talking about her, because she's not part of YouTube. And I get that other people aren't going to do that, and they're purposely doing it to piss you off,
Yeah, it doesn't, because she's untouchable. And look, I know for a fact, one thing Cheesehead will never do, Cheesehead will never, ever, ever come out here to Las Vegas. He'll never do that. So I don't give a fuck. You could sit there on your little channel with fucking Miss Fang Fang and Miss Boo Hoo crying like a bitch, those two nasty girls, and you could cry all you want, bro. I'm in Vegas. I'm living fucking life right now, dude. And you can't touch me. Those are facts, dude.
Just don't fuck it up like that Manny guy, bro. No. He was doing so good. Like, did you like his last videos where he was like riding around looking for a dude and everything? He obviously had a car. Like, he had a car. He had a sports car, some kind of sports car. He had glasses on that were looked named brand. He had like 3 rings on and 2 necklaces, a jersey. He was doing good for himself, it seemed.
He was a clown, dude.
He burnt out. He burnt out. He crashed out bad.
So if they need to press, I'm already.
That is yeah, exactly. That's some clown way to burn out, right?
Now serving us 4:15. Now serving us 9:12.
Hey, can I get some napkins? Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry about that, man.
All right, good. Now we're talking about Manny. He crashed out. He was. You were saying he was a clown.
Hey, you know what? Let everybody sit here and talk about. I don't even care what he says about Big Mama. It doesn't matter, dude. Big Mama's so fucking. You know what they're gonna show? That Big Mama has money and she's classy, and that's about it. Ooh, that's such a big fucking flex, Cheesehead. What a big flex. And nobody watches your shit. Dude, nobody watches your shit. But you know what, Cheesehead? You watch my shit, and everybody watches my channel.
You and Cheesehead are about the same age? I didn't know that until he climbed up. You guys are about the same age?
He is. He was born, I think it was October 1973. Yeah. We got all his information. And he's sick as fuck that we doxed him. I told him, don't run your mouth, bro. Don't run your mouth.
I mean, it's the technology is going to catch up with him pretty soon. Eventually, we'll be able to match his voice.
Do you know what what Cheesehead's downfall was? Cheesehead was calling fucking Savage Dave and Savage Dave's mom, harassing him nonstop all through the night, right?
He did that?
Yeah, check this out. But the one person, so then he had a fallout with Silly Wabbit. He started calling Silly Wabbit's phone from a landline. Yeah, Cheesehead laughs about that, but yes, Cheesehead had a landline because Cheesehead has an elderly mom just like Mike does, and he takes care of her. That's why the landline's in the house. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking him for doing that. So for
Yeah.
him to laugh at Mike, it's like, yo, dude, you're doing the same fucking thing. You're taking care of your elderly mom, which is respectable. But what happened? But what happened was he started calling Silly Wabbit, threatening Silly Wabbit, talking a bunch of shit. So all
Silly Wabbit was a mess. Remember him?
Yeah, so Silly Wabbit, it's like Cheesehead didn't realize that his fucking caller ID was sitting on Silly Wabbit's phone, and then when he compared it with Savage Dave and Savage Dave's mom's caller ID, it was the same fucking phone number. All you had to do was do a fucking phone search, and guess where it came back to? Sheboygan,
Nice.
which is right outside of Milwaukee, where Cheesehead claimed. Now here's the kicker: once we got that, you remember Cheesehead for the longest said, "Oh, you could dox me. All I have is Cheese." This is what Cheesehead claimed. He said all he had was a speeding ticket on his record. So when I pull up his name, Aaron Thomas Omholt, guess what's on his background?
I don't know.
Nothing but one speeding ticket, just like Cheesehead said.
Wow.
Oh, we got his ass. So
wow, that is amazing work, bro. It sounds like you fucking nailed him, bro. But you got to find out where this guy works. Because he says he works at some place where they receive boxes of chickens, and that's usually shipping places like a post office. Like the post office used to get them. So like Amazon's things to ship places.
He works at a place called AMO.
What's that? What they do? What does Ammo do as a company? What do they? All right, take your time. I know you're doing your thing out there.
Yeah.
Quick Vic says, you guys will never find out who Cheesehead really is. I think that is fucking hilarious. It is kind of hilarious if we never do, Quick. That would be pretty funny. But I do think we will find out who he is eventually. So, I mean, the hunt is on.
You know what? Quick Vic also said that about himself. He said, you guys will never figure out who I am.
Yeah.
And then I died.
Yeah. I'm inclined to believe Joey on this, you guys, bro. This guy just shocks the world like Nate Diaz all the time with these things. He's like, hey, Wicked Weenie, Ashley Decker, who else you want? You just serve them up, this guy finds them.
Dude, it's like, that's what I'm saying. My record is pretty good. It's not like I put out fake doxers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, usually, okay, I think one time you found the wrong guy. It was some armless guy or something, but yeah,
No. Who?
I forget who it was. Who was it? You put out somebody and they were like an armless guy?
No, who? That's not true. I never did that.
Fuck, I forget who it was. Fuck, it was so long ago. Maybe it wasn't you. Shit, I thought it was you. Oh, I think it was, but I mean, fuck, I can't think of it right now. I forget who it was.
Quick, that's bullshit. Quick.
Maybe it wasn't you. Honestly, I don't want to slander your name because I'm not even sure. Maybe it wasn't you.
Quick, let me ask you, why would you dox yourself? That's not true. You did it after I did. Hey, you guys want to know how I got Quick Vic's information? Guess who
from
sent it
his
to me?
wife. From his wife.
Nope. You want to know who sent it to me?
Angel Newfound Life.
Nope.
Nunzio.
Nope.
Suzelle.
La Puffy.
Oh shit. Oh, that's rough. That is rough.
La Puffy gave me.
Oh, she was into the fuck shit, huh?
Yes, she said that's my name. That's correct.
Oh, she got her hands dirty, La Puffy. I didn't know you got your hands dirty, girl. Wow. Look at you. Look at Puffy putting in the work. Sometimes you got to put in some work, Puffy.
Yeah. That was back when Puffy was loyal to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, but, don't act like you didn't play. Don't act like you didn't play a part of, people getting upset and leaving. Because if you do want them to come back at some point, you do got to show that, your actions and behaviors have changed a little. And, obviously there's need change. There's got to be some reciprocation of the change on both ends so that they can collide again and try to work it out.
I just want to respond to what Quick said. Quick, I just want to say that I didn't dox you to show your home address. So I don't need to dox you. Only thing I did was I checked your paperwork to see your criminal history. That was it. Oh, and regarding Dummy Kruger.
Wait. So Victor Regina, right? right? And does he owe me $100? Is that right? Don't you owe me $100 now? Quick.
Yo, so quick, we're not doing it to find out where you live because I
Oh
don't
wait,
care.
no, he wants the address. He wants the whole address.
I'm not looking for that. All I wanted to check to see if he had bad paperwork. But like I said, quick paperwork is good. I'm not here to dox him just to give out his
I'm pretty
personal
sure if I
address.
try hard enough, I could probably dox this guy. Hey, there's a guy that doesn't know either of us. Do you want to let him up, or will it be a distraction right now?
Nah, yo, so
I'll just keep him. I'll just keep him backstage. You know, he's autistic, so it will definitely be a distraction. Honestly.
Yeah.
Also, he's black. You know.
Hey, you want to remove that cheesehead? Somebody's time out cheesehead for me.
Oh shit! Damn! Oh, you can't time him out because he has a wrench on this one. Cheesehead, can you not do the pictures because we're trying to just keep everybody happy on the panel and you know, just not be rude. I give you a wrench so that they don't time you out. So don't abuse your wrench by changing your picture like that, please. And thank you.
Get a real picture, bro. Oh, and here's the thing. I'm not mad about that video because what he never said in that video was I beat 95% of that stuff. So it's just laughable. And nobody even cares about Dummy Kruger. He's full of lies, and he's possibly a pedo. We all think that he has that he's a diddler. He's over there diddles on the internet.
Why do you think that about Dummy Kruger? That's weird to think.
Well, because a couple people sent me an email and they said, "Yo, man, just be careful with this dude. There's a reason why he's hiding."
That's who it was, Dummy Kruger. Oh my God. Yes, that's what it was, right?
And hold on.
Thank you. He fixed this picture. Thank you, Cheesehead. I appreciate at least a little bit of, not, forcing my hand here to do things I don't want.
And also, nobody's mad about it. You don't even hear us talking about him. First of all, he's a diddler.
I haven't heard the guy for months.
What we did was we poked. We did that to see if we could get a response from him, because when we did, that's how we knew that he was following our channel. So his stupid ass, he fucking took the bait.
I love that he covered us, bro. You know how good that is for our community's growth?
I don't even fucking care about the dude. Hey,
more growth means more bitches, and more bitches and more money, bro. And what are you out here trying to get if it's not bitches and money on YouTube, or at least the idea or illusion of bitches and money? Maybe some phone boning and I don't know what you're going for, but like, shit, at least some of it, right? Like at least some bitches to flirt with online, and all that people doing these shows, that brings in more women, more viewers.
Oh, we got plenty of them. I got plenty of girls coming back to my channel.
Yeah, you've been busy, bro. How'd you get King Corso bomb? How'd that happen?
So you know what? Because King Corso is solid. She's been my friend. She's one of the first people I talked to on the telephone when I got released. I know I could trust her. And
were you talking to her while you were in jail?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay.
I'm not going to comment on who I was talking to. I was talking to a lot of
people. Fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, Cheesehead, nobody cares about your fucking channel. Nobody watches you, bro. Who do you got over there? Nobody. We don't care about your channel. I won't be watching you.
Right? I don't think he goes live anymore, because when he goes live, he would just complain about stupid Savage Dave, and I think people were getting tired of hearing about Savage Dave. Yeah. But now he might go live and complain about you.
You know what he did? Hey, he got it. Do you know what he did? He had. There's a guy named Gregory who's like he's kind of like slow and retarded, and I'm not picking on the guy.
Yeah, I know him. I know of him.
Do you know what Cheesehead did? Cheesehead, we got the video. He went over on a panel, jumped up there, started screaming at this guy Gregory and calling him a child molester.
Wait, I heard he was calling him like retarded or something. Did he call him a pedo too?
Yes, he did. That's what I'm saying. He went on, and you know what? The poor guy was sitting on a panel and he was playing the video game. He was minding his own business. Cheesehead goes up there and starts calling him a retard.
Cheesehead, did you do that, Cheesehead? Is that true, Cheesehead?
Yeah, I mean, that's what, nobody respects him. And
he did that to Gregory. Gregory's slow. He is slow. You can tell just by the way he talks and communicates. He's slow. He's an older man too.
So he goes after.
I'm asking. I don't know if you did, Cheesehead. I'm just asking if you did, because Joey's alleging it, obviously, and if he's gonna allege it, then we can ask. Cheesehead saying those are lies.
No, it's not. You did it. People are still talking about it on panels, dude. You're a sick dude. You go after females. You go after retarded kids. You're
He
pathetic, bro.
retarded old man. Actually, that guy's definitely an older man.
Here's the thing. Until Cheesehead shows his fucked up looking face, because he's got no eyebrows.
Oh,
Until he
I
shows his
seen
face.
kind of. Yeah, he didn't have eyebrows. He didn't. He was
Yeah.
wearing a shiesty
Do
mask
you know
too.
why? Do you know
I
why
didn't
he
know
has
what
no
a
eyebrows?
shiesty was.
Because
Ah,
when he was smoking his crack pipe, he burned them off on accident. The flame was too large.
oh, I thought he had leukemia or something.
He might. He's weird looking, dude.
He
That's
might
why
be
he's,
albino, bro. What if he's just
yeah.
albino?
No, see now Cheesehead admits it. See now Cheesehead admits going after the dude. I thought you said it was lies, Cheesehead.
He says, no, the dude is 55 saying he kicks it with 14-year-olds. I said that was creepy. Who's he talking? Oh, because of, wait, why is he kicking it with 14-year-olds? That's kind of weird.
Hey, but you
I
know what?
thought you know who I am, JoJo. He says, wait,
We all
you
do.
said you know me, JoJo. He's obsessed with that.
Hey, Cheese. Hey, listen, Aaron. I'm sorry that we won't be giving you no airplay on my channel. I know that's what you really want. You're doing this for the exposure because you know I'm the fucking king of the jungle out here, and we're not going to give you any airplay. All you want is airplay. That's why you're coming after the champion, bro. And right now you're over there fighting little tuna cans. You got to step your game up, bro. Step up your game. You know, maybe in a couple of years when you get some organic subs and you're actually putting out original videos, maybe, and you have a crowd, you have something that I could gain, maybe then I'll fucking come over there and battle your little fucking punk ass. But there's nothing to gain with you, bro. So you could just keep talking about me and crying, and I'm proud to live in your head rent free, bro. Oh, here comes Dutchie in her stocking house.
Which one is she? Which one do you think she is? We got Grumpy Drunk here. He's normal. He's a normal person. He's not a he doesn't like Mike, obviously.
Thank you, Steak Obvious. I appreciate that. And remember, I'm the one who trapped Pumper 88. And you know something, AC and all those people over there on his side are trying to say that I wasn't the one that exposed him. The whole world knows I'm the one that exposed Pumper
Oh,
88.
who are they trying to say exposed him then?
I don't know. He said they're trying to say that fucking AC and his side's trying to take credit for it.
Oh, bullshit. Wow. That's
No,
retarded. There's no way, there's no way nobody knew about that. Like, even before, I think Nunzio was running around calling him a chomo, but he was calling everybody a chomo. Arguably, you were calling everybody a chomo, but this time you showed fucking documentation, so everybody was like, yep, you can't deny that. Cannot deny that paperwork, baby.
Yeah. Hey, no, T said I don't buy subs. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just I got name recognition, something you don't have. You don't have, bro. I haven't even gone live yet, dude. And I'm getting this fucking community all excited.
You are, dude. My numbers are way up because of you. Because of you and Mike. Like, when you and Mike come around, bro, the numbers go up. But actually, you have more of a pool right now. Everybody, even the people that hate me, are coming out of the woodworks just to, Cheesehead fucking hates me, bro. Like, he hates me, but he hates you so much more, apparently.
When you started your stream this morning, I sat back and watched. I let about 20 minutes go by. Nobody was talking in chat. I said, watch this. I made a comment in the chat. Boom, people showed up. You saw that.
Yeah. That's usually what happens. I mean,
that's why I'm trying to
it just takes time. So, for me as the host, I know what I got to do is I got to go out there. I got to get my fishing, pole ready, put some bait, and I got to get my chair ready, get my beer, get my vape, and just cast my line and just wait and see, and some days it's a good day and some days it's a bad day. It's the life of a, host sometimes, Today's been a very good day. I got $70 on $73 on super chats. We got Joey here. We're having some amazing conversation. We're going over all the beefs in the community, all kinds of things. So I mean, it's really good. I feel like it's this is good for the community. It's good for my channel's growth. It's good for making making amends with a lot of people that I don't necessarily like, but I don't want to keep fighting with forever. You know, like I don't want to fight with Cheesehead forever. I don't know Cheesehead. I don't care about Cheesehead that much. I like for the longest time I was not even subscribed to Cheesehead, you know, like just because I did not want to see basically all the negativity and the same constant show every week, you know. So I don't know. Like, I don't want to argue Angel Newfound Life. Like, I don't want to argue with that guy either. I don't want to argue with Squishy the cat or Wikiweenie. It's just the fucking hands we've been dealt, apparently, you know? Oh, we lost Joey. All right, I'm gonna use this moment to go pee. If Joey joins again, I will let him back up once I get back. So he'll just be backstage until I get back. All right, I'm back. Joey's still not back. The link is posted. If anybody wants to join, the link is posted. So I mean, it's a bit of a open free market right now. I guess anything goes kind of thing. As long as you're nice to me, you can come up on panel and I'll just probably keep it full screen on me. You know, just well, it happens. Whoever happens to. We can't trust nobody on these YouTube streets. This summer's going crazy already. Let me change my pick now that Crybaby's gone. He's still gonna cry later. Watch. Jojo and his Fifi. Not Joey's doing fine. He's just doing something. He's out there. He's on the streets doing something. Chris Jackson, how Banana is off his meds, giving people wrenches and playing nice. No, I'm trying to be. I'm literally. No, I'm not off my meds. I'm doing my meds. I'm just trying my damn hardest just to fucking be nice to people. It's crazy, right? It's hard. It's hard. It sucks. It's like your dead dad. Like your. Oh, damn. That got dark. Damn, Chris Jackson. How do you know he's dead? I don't even know if he's dead. How do you know? Sheesh. Fucking now Chris is going crazy. Chris, are you mad? Oh shit, you said dead dad. Now Cheesehead's in on it. I think he was yelling at me. He was talking about me, Cheesehead. I think. I don't know why. I assume my dad's still alive. I don't know. Anyway, let's play this fucking video we're gonna play like an hour ago. Let's go ahead and play this Cain's Catharsis thing. What if this is all just like a secret plot for Cain to give me a copyright strike? Then I'm gonna have to make a new channel and we're gonna have to get that one monetized. It's gonna be a whole thing. And I'm just gonna keep growing and monetize channels, which is something I was gonna do a long time ago. Hey Mike, hit that link, bro. This is pure Mikey time right now. We need Mikey with a cup of coffee. A cup of Baileys. Get some Baileys in you, and then yes, let's see what this is here first. Is this what we want to see? I think they said 33:36.
If somebody did that to any of you, and I get you're saying the person's
If
on
somebody
YouTube
did that
with an
to
interview
any
about
of
it, Dutch,
you,
but Tyler's family's on YouTube. It doesn't make it okay to share her
Fuck
stuff.
Mike
And
Salho
Tyler's
in it.
family have posted a lot of stuff on the internet.
all
His
right,
sister has
do
a
your
blog.
thing, Joey. Take your time.
Definitely.
I'm chilling. I'm
And
watching
so
some
question for
video.
Mike Cerrone. Mike Cerrone, why would you care if someone brings up your uncle that murdered children?
That's Prime. Drop him.
Shut up, Callie. You don't
Yeah,
condone
no, Prime. You can't be trusted.
Took the wrong one off.
Yeah, what up? Salute.
Yeah.
Listen,
what up,
I
Tommy?
linked the article. My friend actually interviewed Mike's cousin. So I have an interview with his cousin and Mike. It's all listed in the article. Okay, just be honest.
Yeah, I get that, Tommy, what you're saying. I get it, right? It's in the article. But is it okay that we all start bringing up people's families?
Julia's sexy,
I wouldn't
bro, and
mind,
she's
right, if I
freaky.
hadn't been so called out by Dutch and certain other.
So like she says Julia's not a flex, but like she's pretty and she has a very sexy voice, you know, and she's very like, you know, like if you give her a cup of wine, she gets very fun, very frisky, very fun. I like Julia. I personally like Julia. She's very fun company to have around.
People for doing it, and I'd say, yeah, all right, that's the rules, okay.
But it's not
if the
about
rules
you,
aren't
Callie.
Julia
real,
said she said is a clown. Those
yeah,
are
but I'm not
crazy
bringing up
facts.
stuff about.
Crazy
I'm not bringing up
facts.
stuff
Callie,
about
you can
you,
do
Dutch.
what
I'm
you
bringing up
want.
stuff
I don't
about
care
other
what you
people.
do.
Julia's getting in on it.
All right,
So
then.
let me
Well,
ask you
I
a
can
question.
ask
So
Tommy
let
about
me ask
his
you a question.
record.
Let me
Tommy,
ask you a
can you
question.
explain the
So
child endangerment?
Can I say one
Tommy,
thing?
can you explain the child endangerment charge?
Let's
Let's let
Amber,
Tyler
too high.
say something. She
Can I
hasn't
say
really
one
said
thing?
anything. Go ahead,
Dominic
Tyler.
I mean,
Tombstone.
to be
He was
fair,
awesome.
I think that if,
Slugger.
like, I would expect that if my uncle was a serial killer that had murdered,
Mike.
I would
come on, bro.
expect that if my uncle was a serial killer that had murdered children, then people would probably talk about it. And
I don't
would
think
always,
this is the right part. I don't think this is the right part. Is this the right part? Bro, like, I thought he said it was this part. Maybe I was wrong. Is Cain Catharsis still in the crowd? And can you give us a timestamp on this? I don't think my chat goes that far back to when Cain Catharsis was still here and gave us the timestamp earlier. Something about Tommy, right? Let's see if it does, actually. I see Cain in the chat at some point. Damn, it does go pretty far back. Does it go all the way to the beginning? That'd be dope if it... Oh, I think it does go all the way to the beginning. Wow, I forgot about that. It does go all the way back to the beginning. My chat goes all the way back to the beginning. But I still don't know where he put the fucking timestamp. Does anybody remember where he put the timestamp? And what it was? It's somewhere in the chat. I just... Freaking... There was so many messages today. Today was a good stream, man. I keep talking about it like it's over, but it's a good stream. It's a good stream. It's a good show. 3 hours and 30 minutes in, says Quick Fic. All right, 3 hours and 30 minutes in. All right, let's go around here. Start around here.
nephew or his cousin had a fucking interview on YouTube. So
But Tommy
again,
has
it's
to be
on
up there, right?
YouTube, so it's fair game,
Didn't
right,
Tommy
Callie?
be up there?
To
3
talk
hours,
about
30
it
minutes?
because he had a
That's what I
completely
heard too.
different
Was
story
3
about
hours,
it.
30 minutes.
So I was
36 minutes.
asking him if his uncle was serving 3 life sentences. I'm talking now. I
How
was
long
asking
does
him.
it take?
All right, let's see. Does Tommy come up?
and talk about people's family. Why is it okay?
I went too
there
far.
with them, you
And
didn't.
before that, I
and then when you
constantly
came
called
over
him
here,
out
you
on
didn't.
this shit.
Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna not skip it. I can't.
Not a
skip.
child. So admit
So
that
the
you lied.
newspapers lied about it.
Admit that you newspapers. Do you have the newspaper? Can you show the article?
It is about Mike.
You want the article?
This is when Mike gets embarrassed, not when Tommy gets embarrassed. I think it seems like this is more about Mike.
I just make sure that you knew what I was talking about.
So Dutchie, he never
said
harmed a
only
child. So why would you say that?
Whoa, shit!
She said, no,
wow.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I can almost 99% guarantee there's no way Joey will say that while he's on live stream. I 100% almost Illuminati, almost guarantee. I can almost 100% guarantee this guy's not going to say that on live stream. Not today. I mean, if he does, I mean, fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Like, the floodgates have opened today. It's a good summer. We told you it was going to be a good summer. It's a good summer, right? Ain't things getting on and popping? The old characters are back. All the characters are here, and the show is good. I mean,
She said he took out a minor. Took out a minor. That never happened. My family would never take out a minor. Never. Would never do that. My family doesn't do that. Yo, Chuck, shut the fuck up, bitch.
You said Jackie.
So, Dutchie, will you admit that you lied? Would you admit that you lied? Admit that you lied.
Mike,
admit that you lied.
Mike don't even know.
Joe, that's racist. That's racist, Joey. You don't think Joey knew that? Come on, Joey knew that.
Newspapers? Do you have the newspaper? Can you show the article?
Joe,
You want the article?
Yeah, please show it. Please show it.
They're crying racism. They're crying racism, you guys.
Including a woman and her child.
Gotta go now. Way too many.
That never happened.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
Joey, I thought you were coming back on panel.
Let me ask you a question.
I'll stop the video when you come back up.
Hold on. Why are you so invested?
The link's up there.
When you went to prison for domestic violence, did anybody
I'll put the link again.
come visit you?
No.
Okay, I just want to say something, then we're going to let Callie make her point. I just want to say, to what you
too many racists here.
To what you just said,
too many damn racists
you basically
in here.
said you don't think it's right because Callie went up there and said
that
shit.
Sorry,
in
you guys.
return to what they were saying.
Sorry, you guys. If we did a racism, we did not mean to do a racism. It was an accidental racism. Unless it was somebody else that did it, then I cannot be held accountable for Joey Amico's racisms that he does. No matter how comical they are and how offensive and clearly racist they were. Those are things you got to talk to Joey about. I'm just the host, right? He's a guest. He's a guest here. And sure, he's going to say some racist things, but arguably this is kind of a racist show in a way because we allow people to say these things and you guys get the chances to battle with them verbally. So it's really a win-win, you know? It'd be like, what are you doing today? I'm going to get on YouTube and talk shit to racist people. That's kind of funny, you know, in my opinion. That's kind of funny. I don't know. But, I mean, it was just a little racist, just a little. I found it more funny than racist, so that makes it good in my book. If it's more funny than it is racist, then that's the line for me. That's for me. That's just for me. If it's more funny to me than it is racist, then you better tell a goddamn good joke. Quickpick says he looks like albino. Is it racist albino? Damn, racist albino midget. That's mean. You gain a lot of trolls in here. Again, Joey, you do have a wrench. If you want to block some of the trolls that don't have wrenches, like Chris Jackson doesn't have a wrench, you know, like I don't know Chris Jackson. I will get to know him eventually. And Chris Jackson, if you do get blocked today, I just unblock people after every live stream because all the people have wrenches. So after every live stream, I'll just unblock everybody that doesn't have a wrench. And when people start coming around more and more, if I know who they are and I can kind of verify them personally, be like, hey, I know you, you're decent people. It's enough not to do anything negative to me, basically. Like, besides saying mean things. Like, you can say mean things in the comments to me. That's not a big deal. But, like, you're not going to destroy my channel somehow with a wrench or something, which is kind of hard to do anyway. I mean, the only thing you could do is, like, all the people who wrenches could block Chris Jackson. Why would they want it? They don't do it now. I don't know. Anyway, back to this. I don't see any part with
saying
Tommy.
The same type of low shit. So you don't think it's right that she crossed that line for responding in kind?
Here's Tommy. Here's Tommy. Okay. This is the part.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, Tommy, yeah, you do.
Go look at my record right now.
Here we go.
There we go.
That
What you want? We don't care what you do.
All right, then. Well,
all right. How long did you have to wait for this, Cain Catharsis? My bad. I'm sure you're out there listening somewhere while you're working. Here's the fucking video you asked me to play like 2 hours ago. I think this is the part. Tommy's gonna get questioned by Kaylee and Dutchie, I think, and Nunzio looks like he's up there. Chuck from Tennessee, Mike Cerrone, somebody on a giraffe, and some other guys, you know.
I can ask Tommy about his record. Tommy, can you explain the child endangerment?
Can I say one
Tommy,
thing?
can you explain the child endangerment charge?
I'm surprised he left. I'm surprised he left.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Tyler.
I mean, to be fair, I think that if, like, I would expect that if my uncle
Gets
was a
on
serial
panel,
killer that
Mike.
had murdered,
Hello, fish might hit the
I would expect that if my uncle was
not
a
my
serial
blackfish,
killer that
Eric.
murdered
Eric.
children,
Oh shit!
then
Send
people
in the
would probably
blackfish,
talk
Eric.
about it, and I would always.
That would be interesting, bro. Eric.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Tell your side of the story, Mike.
Eric
What it was like to
JoJo
grow up with a
reunites
family
at
member who was
last.
like that.
Dun,
It's an
dun,
interesting
dun.
thing.
I didn't.
Tommy, hold on. I have a question.
Oh no, not right now. Is he really? Wow.
Tommy, I have a question for you. Okay.
Okay then.
Right. This is the problem that I have. Right. That you have child endangerment
Joey's
charges,
phone in
and
it.
you said
Joey's
that you were
getting
taking
it
2
in.
girls, right?
I don't have endangerment charges. I was never charged.
Joey's getting it in.
Go look at my
Mikey,
record right
Mikey's
now.
in the chat
Go
too.
look at my record and show
Tommy,
me.
let me finish speaking.
All right, by the time this video's done, we'll probably have Joey, and then if we get Joey, we'll probably have Mikey making it home sooner or later, and then we'll probably have Mikey. So it's pretty good. This is a really good stream. Plus, I made $73 already, you know? Like, damn, you know, this is a good stream. I was thinking of not doing a stream today. I'm kind of glad I did. I mean, I hope all works out well. And I love that we're making alliances and groups. Like, I love that me and Joey aren't arguing, right? Like, I like when me and Joey get along. We argue over stories in the past or things about that, like the way things worked out. We argue about history. We argue about history, but we don't even have anger about it, like the history, unless we bring it up and we start arguing about the way it went down, things. But besides that, me and Joey don't really have any, like, actual beef, you know? Like, all the things that me and him were mad about were, like, squashed before he even went to jail. So, I mean, really, like, yeah, like, I think me and Joey are really, like, potentially in good, you know, graces here. We'll see though. Joey, hit that link. The link was pinned, y'all. Y'all. I gotta start working out more. I'm always like, every time I see me, I'm like, I need to get more bumpy shoulders. I gotta work out more. I'll be like kangaroo body. I can't even make big shoulders if I try. They just get all like high. Yeah. All right. So we got Joey. Next we're gonna get Mikey. We got Joey. We're gonna get Mikey's. Make sure it's Joey so I don't get porn bombed. Gotta make sure, Joey. Gotta make sure. Joey be walking. Where are you walking? I hear you shuffling.
I'm not walking.
What are you doing? I hear a shuffling noise or a fan or something.
It's just loud out here on the street.
Oh shit! All right, let me try some things. Let's see what I got. Oh, I can't even fuck with your mic. That's crazy.
I thought Mike was up there. Where's Mike?
No, Mike's in the comments. I'm hoping he hits the link, bro. He said he wasn't home right now. He's out like banging his ex-wife, Terry.
I don't know what his issue is, man. He's over there. He's mad because I don't want to swing on somebody that's never done anything to me. You shouldn't be mad about that.
Dr. Chink, right? Dr. Chink, right?
It's just not me. I'm not a bully. That's what bullies do. Bullies pick on people for no reason.
Right?
She said that dude that wants to be a bully, but really, she said would get pounded out in the streets like he always has. That's why he won't show his face. Tommy, you can see the result of Tommy. Tommy runs his mouth and see what happens. I don't do that. I just
Are you cutting now a little bit? Or you went on mute too? Shit. Yeah, you cut out, Joey. Damn it. And you're not even on screen anymore. I gotta put you on screen.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
I had to switch my AirPods.
All right, you're good now. It sounds a lot better now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, kind of better. It sounds the same, kind of. That sounds good. It's not as like whooshy as it was before.
No, that's the sound of the air conditioning blowing.
Oh, okay. Where you at? You at some casino or some shit right now? I know you get out and you walk around, like, right? That's kind of your thing in the mornings. Yeah. You kind of like to get up and get moving.
I do. I love
be busy. You're a busybody, as I would call it. Like, you're a busybody.
I'm over by the Lux store.
Oh, okay. Nice. Chilling, taking a break. How's the heat out there? Is it hot?
No, it's actually going to be in the 90s, so it's nice and cool this week.
Oof, that's still kind of hot though, right? Like, ain't it?
Yeah, not for me. I love it, dude. I love the heat.
I do, like, I'm trying to get this weird like thing where I know the sun, like, so like when you're grounded, like actually when you touch like grass and the ground, you're actually grounded, like literally like a fucking electrical thing. Yeah, you study electronics, so like literally you get grounded and you can absorb like energy basically. You can do the same thing just being in the sun. Plus you need it for vitamins, but like it literally gives you like energy you need like crazy.
Yeah, it's like a tree or a flower. You get a lot of vitamin D from the sun.
Yeah. I think it does a lot more like than that too, in a way, like on a different level that we don't know yet. Like maybe like something 4-dimensional type of level where it's like 4-dimensional chess type of thing, where it's like something you don't really think about unless you're into that weird shit, like vibrations and waves and all those things.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're getting to those things. I put the link. Let's see if Mike joins.
Because Mike had a little.
Yeah. You and Mike got something to settle, right?
Well, I'm not banging against Mike.
Hey, but he was calling you a little midget and all these things.
I don't know if he said that.
I mean, he said a little bit worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, he can say what he wants, but like I said, nobody tells me who to go after. And I don't tell people who to go after.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing with Mike too. Is like he would start a lot of these fights. Somebody named Blackfish is here, but I'm not sure who it is yet. I have my guess.
There's Dr. Chink. Dr. Chink.
Oh shit, we got Dr. Chink too. You want to talk to Dr. Chink?
Yeah, I'm cool with Dr. Chink.
Me, you, and Dr. Chink, bro. That'll be good.
I don't have an issue with Dr. Chink.
I gotta see who this Blackfish is real quick. No, it's not the person I thought it was, unfortunately. Blackfish ain't who I thought it was. If they know who I think they are, they need to put something in the comment section to say they are who I think they are. And if it's the Blackfish I'm thinking of, dude, this person loves you, Joey. Like, loves you.
Loves me.
Yeah. Like you got some fans that you forgot all about, bro. You got one fan you completely forgot all about.
Who?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you until he shows up one day. When he shows up.
Hey, but you want to know something? I can tell you right now. People are going around. They're seeing this account called Strawberry Tart, and they're acting like the person's acting like it's Julia, and all these channels are falling for it. It's not Julia. I know the name of me and Jeremy. We know Julia's new channel, and it's not Strawberry Tart. So if you see someone with Strawberry Tart, that's just a sock account. More than likely, it's like Tyler Durden, but Julia thinks it could be Lauren De Laguna. So that might be
no way, dude. Oh, I wish, bro. That girl was so sexy. I miss her.
She got caught doing that at a couple other in a different community. She was, using Julia's name, the Truth Junkie and all that. She got busted doing it. So.
What? She wanted that attention? Oh shit. Okay. I think this might be the guy. All right. Are you ready for this, Joey? This ain't an ambush. Oh wait, no, I can't add him because his mic's not here. But it's definitely a fan of yours. I just can't add him because your mic's not fixed, bro.
Who is it?
I don't want to tell you until he joins, but it is truly like 100% a fan of yours. You just forgot about him, bro. You just forgot all about this guy. I'm glad he came up under the pseudonym Blackfish, and I'm glad you don't remember him in a way. It's kind of funny. Biggest fan of yours, bro. One of your biggest fans.
I don't know about that.
Loyal Vegas Valley soldier through and through, bro.
Let me guess. Hold on. Is it my boy Eric Lawless?
Oh, it was Eric Lawless. You forgot all about him. Eric the Black, as he would be called.
No, let me tell you, man.
You forgot all about Eric.
That's my boy right there. No, I never forgot about Eric. I just didn't know what account he was using.
You just haven't mentioned his name until just now. You've been at Joe for like 4 weeks, something like that.
Well, we talked about him in our Discord because we're actually looking for Eric.
Oh, you guys have a Discord? What?
Yeah, I got a Discord server, and it's an exclusive club. If you're in my Discord server,
am I?
No, I'm saying anybody that's in my Discord server.
Let's see if it's him. All right, hold on. I'm gonna add him real quick. Let's see if it's him or not.
It's me. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, Blackfish. The blackest of the fish.
Eric, what's up, player?
Wow. Welcome back, Eric. I haven't seen you in a fortnight at least.
Oh, Eric is the man. What's up, Eric?
You tell me, kid.
Oh, man. Doing good, man. I'm about to be going live again next week. Hope to see you over there.
I don't know. You just called Rue a monkey in the chat, so I don't know.
Oh shit! Hold on. Shit! You did do that, Joey.
Hey, Rue's been saying a lot of nasty shit about me. She's playing the race and shit, so she's getting exactly what she's.
She's not even black. She's not even black.
Oh, she's black. Dude, she's black. Black's a color. She's hella black.
Rue's getting a dose of her own medicine.
Why does
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta answer this call. I'll be right back.
Okay, Savage Dave, he learned his lesson finally. Set up people do shit. I'm in the chat enjoying my sock accounts.
Again lately, David started saying the N-word again.
Like, why would I go back to it? Like, I really come in because of some of the shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joey said that, and I'm sorry it really offended you. I honestly, we were joking about it and stuff. I'm sorry it offended you. We shouldn't make jokes like that. It isn't, I forget it. It really is like offensive. I get that.
Hold the fuck up. First of all,
hold on, Joey's going off.
Nobody's being racist towards Ruru. Nobody's attacking her. Hold on.
I mean, honestly, if we're gonna be fair, the monkey thing was a little jokey.
Hold the fuck up. First of all, nobody's attacking her for being black. Now that's racist. Now listen, when Ruru wants to make all these fucking jokes about white people, this, and that, she just opened the fucking door. She got a dose of her own medicine. So she wants to clown people with her looks. put these fucking stupid images up. You know what I mean? Hey, she's getting a dose of her own fucking medicine.
Yeah, there's a guy in the comments. He's calling you a racist albino midget. The funny thing is, he's calling you albino. He's calling you albino while calling you racist. He's like, you're an albino. It's like, bro, you're calling him racist, but then you're just gonna throw in his, you know what, like his skin color and his height. You're doing the same exact shit. You know, nobody's better than anybody here.
And check this out. One of the things I did when I got out, I went over to Ruse, try to see if she wanted to be cool. And what did she do? Well, on my panel, she decided, oh, I'm going to attack him, put people up there. And she attacked me. She put up pictures about me. She tried to make fun of my looks. She went after me. So I'm going to tell you something. Anybody that comes at me, whatever road they go down, they can't be crying like a bitch.
The Rue is a little...
Dude, his mic's all fucked up.
Yeah, your mic is jacked up, Blackfish Eric. I'm sorry, like your mic is a little messed up. What's up with that? Is there something? Can you try that? I'll try the echo cancellation and see if that fixes it, maybe. Or I can't do it. You got to do it on your end because it won't let me adjust your mic for some reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to fix it on your end.
Rue ought to just shut the fuck up. Rue don't like it, but she likes to go out there and talk shit about people, put up fucking videos, trying to make people look bad. You know what I mean? It's like she just wants attention because she's not the star of the show. That's all it is. Period. Now, Quick Vic, on the other hand, Quick Vic, there's multiple videos of him using the R word, the hard R.
Soft A. Well, it was a soft R, wasn't it? Like what? Oh, soft A. He did soft A. He did the soft A with Ladybug. He was like, "What's up, my nigga?" I think he didn't say the hard R.
Hold on. Let me correct you. There's two videos. Did you hear me? Two videos.
Okay.
The one video was when he was in a different community, and Vic said like this. He said the N-word, and then he emphasized, he goes,
Also, he is alleged to be the guy in the Who Done It. Somebody came to my live stream and said, were they N-words? And it was alleged. I did an investigation. It was one of my very first investigations on YouTube. And it was called Who Done It. And it was actually fucking Quick Vic that came over to my live stream and said the N-word.
And you know what's funny? Ruru could sit there. She could talk shit about Big Mama. She could make all these Asian jokes about Big Mama. But once you swing back at Ruru, what does she do? Oh, he's a racist. Oh, he's a racist. Well, then she ought to shut her fucking mouth if she don't like it. That bitch's problem was she came after Big Mama with some Asian jokes. Did anybody out there check that dumb bitch? No. So I had to check her. If her own people checked her, I wouldn't check her.
Is my mic better? Nobody likes.
Yeah,
nobody likes Ruru.
It sounds so much better, bro. What'd you do? It sounds perfect now. That's crazy.
You see, because nobody checked her, so I had.
I don't know. I went and asked my neighbor to help me.
Oh, it sounds good now, bro.
But nobody. I don't care about Rue. I don't consider Rue. I think Rue's a piece of shit. I think Rue moved a guy all the way across the country to live with her. I think that Rue probably lets Nunzio call her the N-word and spit in her mouth. She seems like the type of white chick that would, black chick.
Wait, why in the
black
mouth?
Chick that would like.
I thought he was just spitting on her.
Because she wants to be. I feel like Rue likes to be degraded. I don't come to your community. I come to
the face and on the mouth isn't enough. It has to be spit as well.
Spit on me, master white man, and then I think she likes
shit. Like spit on me while I cook these dishes. It'd be like this burger was just a little too hot, so you spit on her face.
She's not black, so she needs to come and stop acting like she cares about black people or she's black. And you guys don't have to attack her. I left the community and disappeared because of all the racism. I only came back because I don't know why I came back.
Have you ever spit on a woman, but it was just because you were trying to lube her up a little bit?
No, I had this Mexican, not Mexican, this like Dominican. Oh my gosh, she was bad. I had her spit on me. It was crazy. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, see, there you go. See, not all spitting is bad spitting.
And then we were doing English to translation on the phone, and somebody had called her, and she was like, "As soon as I'm done with this crazy, I'll let you out." I heard it on my phone. She didn't speak English. Of course, it was a prostitute. Like,
all right, enough of your sex talk. Go ahead and talk to Joey. You haven't seen him in a fortnight.
Hold on. Did you know there was rumors out there people were saying that you got killed and shit. People
shit.
actually thought that Eric got killed. And we were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I tried to create rumors like that about Rudy.
I was like, what? The fuck do you mean he got killed? Yeah, there was rumors out there that you went around because you got killed.
Nobody said that. Everybody knows about. I have like 12 different stock accounts.
Yeah, and I assumed he was out there handling business. You know, times
No, I had to get away.
Yeah,
I was ready to go like real life, like the guy.
Yeah, dude, that's when you just gotta get away, take some time, and you know, once you're gone for like 2 days, I don't know if this feels the same for you.
Shit, I got the thing. I was in Virginia. I thought about Mike and shit. I got it.
Oh, I would have pulled up on Mike if I was in Virginia for sure.
Nah, why though, dude? Hey.
Well, because he's my homie. I'd be like, let's go get us a brewski, bro. What's up? Let's go do this.
It'd be cool with him. Yo,
I mean, we'll see how he treats
I
me.
don't give a.
I mean, I'm gonna be prepared
I just get the fuck away from this shit. The fuck.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be running a pretty clean panel over on my side.
I got a scratch. I got the scratch. Fucking with Mike Jones.
They got a little muffly again. I think.
No more.
Was that me or you hear that
my
too,
fault.
Joey?
No, that ain't me.
Did you get muffly in your mic? Because I couldn't understand his ass.
Is it muffly again?
Nah, you're good now. Nah, you just gotta speak directly. Like when I talk like this, I'm talking directly into the microphone. Sometimes if you got a microphone where you can't do that, you gotta get real up on it. I think that's what you might have got to be kind of like at a certain distance from your mic. It's probably like 2 inches. It's probably not.
So is Mike gonna come here? Mike, you gotta come up here.
I hope Mike comes up here. Dr. Chink and Mike, you guys hit the link. Dr. Chink, hit that link.
Yo, German lady.
Yeah, but that's like it's boring. That Dr. Chink.
Yo, your mic's fucking up, dude. We can't hear you.
Yeah, it's cutting out again.
Oh, Dr. Chink, he's not really funny. Mike is actually funny when he's showing.
That video I posted, it was like 40 minutes, but it was too long. Honestly, it was too much.
I'll tell you the one good thing about Dr. Chink, which I like, and it's a good part of his style and his technique. When he's up here battling somebody, or he's like has a disagreement, he's arguing, he's not talking over the other person.
Sure.
He at least gives the other person to make their point before he responds, and that's why I feel that Mike lost that argument a couple nights ago, because Mike just kept talking and filibustering. He didn't give Dr. Chink a chance to respond without talking over him. You know what I mean? So
he's playing one-dimensional chess at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like you're just like that's like it's like you didn't study for the test here. You know, like he's not ready to battle, so he's just ready to kick him off, blackball him, and be like, screw that, screw him, disregard anything. Fucking damn, Eric.
I see value in this guy. I see value in Dr. Chink. You know
that was loud.
I'm looking forward to seeing him over at my channel. I'm going to give him some, you know, he definitely could come up on the panel, chop it up.
I see a lot of value in him as well. Like, he's a very smart guy. He's very well thought out usually. And I've seen him get a little testy, but not necessarily triggered yet. So it'll be interesting to see him get triggered one day.
Well, you can tell he's got trolling comes naturally in his blood. He just has a methodical way of doing it, and it works. I mean, he triggered the fuck out of Mike. And I'm not trying to bash Mike. Mike's, you know, I'm still cool with Mike. I'm just saying that this guy, for some reason, he knows how to trigger Mike.
Yes, German lady, that's how you do it. Make sure it's at least their voice, and that they repeat a few sentences and are coherent in their responses. Because, you know, somebody could record Joey's voice and be like, hey, it's me, Joey, hey, you know, something, and then porn bomb you. That's a bit of thing people they haven't caught on to yet.
Let me tell you something. You notice how nobody called Cheesehead a racist when Cheesehead in the comments earlier was talking shit about Big Mama and making fun of her Asian ethnicity? Nobody called him a racist when she said, oh, me love you a long time.
He talks shit about Italians too, but I mean, honestly, we all do a little bit of racism.
So when when these people are coming at me with the racist jokes, it only seems more racist when I do it because I'm a white person. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's because of the way, like,
and I'm racist.
Eric, your mic is like dog shit again. Get the neighbor town to fix it. It's dog shit.
Yeah, so like I said, anybody that comes at me, you know, his mic's messed up.
Yeah, it's fucking going crazy. Sorry.
Tell him to sign out and sign back in. And
yeah, he's working on it. He muted himself. He's working on it.
No, it's good to hear from him, though. That's for sure.
It is. I mean, that was the problem before. We're gonna have to do something to get this guy a mic. If I could get some money, maybe I could shoot him like $30 to get him a mic or some shit. You know, just something cheap on Amazon or something. Maybe I could send him one.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know Brian Drinks and Discussions. Remember that guy? He sent me a computer. He sent me a computer screen and a nice one. It was like $120, so I can, if I do want to return the favor to somebody, who better than Eric? You know, do something.
Hey, so think about it. You had Cheesehead making racist comments about Big Mama. You had people in your comments, his same people, calling me an albino, which is, you know, that's just racist.
I feel like it is, right? It's based on your skin color.
Yeah, so as soon as I make a comment about what Ruru looks like, and I didn't see anything derogatory about her because of her ethnicity, I just said what she looks like, now that becomes racist. It's like, no, motherfucker. You come at somebody, you open the door. So, you know what I mean? You shouldn't come at somebody with the racist shit.
You should make some Jungle Book memes.
Yeah. So twice they came at me with that shit.
You ever see the gorillas from the Jungle Book, the old Jungle Book story, bro?
Hold on. The point I'm making is that there was 2 comments in that comment section that came at me first. Both of them are racist. One was towards me and one was towards Big Mama. But once I make a comment back regarding Ruru, that becomes racist. And that's why they're a bunch of hypocrites and fucking cowards and crybaby snowflakes.
Cheesehead says, racist comments about Big Mama. Really? Question mark, kind of. He didn't actually do the question mark, but it sounds like a question. But his next comment, get this, Joey, his next comment. You called a black woman a monkey. That's racist. But people literally saying racist comments about Big Mama. He's just like, really? Yeah. They're really saying racist things. But then you do say something racist and they're like, oh, well, that's so racist. But it's like, hey, was it racist when they did the Big Mama? I'm totally on your side with this, Joey.
And also think about it.
Fair.
They came at me with the color shit. They said, yo, Quick Vic did it.
Fair enough.
Quick Vic.
Don't call her monkey.
Hold on. Even Quick Vic said, he said, you look like an albino. So he's coming at people with the color of their skin. He brought the skin color up. And first of all,
but Lord Doc vouched for you. He said you're full Italian. He could tell.
I know I am. I mean, it's like, dude, everybody knows me. It's like
that's where he said he called fucking Nunzio on that Portuguese shit or fucking Filipino show, whatever it was.
No, Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican shit. That's what it is. I'm fucking mixed up Angel Newfound Life.
There's nothing wrong with being Puerto Rican. I grew up around Puerto Ricans all my life in New York.
There's nothing wrong with being any race, bro.
Yeah.
Except for like Al Qaeda.
Yeah. And even Lord Doc said he's not full Italian. There's nothing wrong with that. So I am full-blooded Italian. If I wasn't, I would just fucking say so. But I am. I'm just fucking. They're mad about that. I don't know why they're fucking mad about that. It's like, what? Someone can't be a fucking pure race?
Italian? I mean, honestly, like if you take a DNA test, I'm pretty sure you're like 94% Italian or something. There's got to be a little leeway there. But that's like if you take those 20. Yeah, but like when you take a 23andMe like type of test, it breaks it down through your whole generational line, not just like, so if it's just my parents, both my parents are Mexican, their parents were Mexicans, like, and both sides. So, I mean, I would be full-blooded Mexican.
And that's what I am. My family,
but that's Mexican-American, you know, that's still Mexican.
Both sides of my family came through Ellis Island. Both fucking sides, both my mom's maiden name and my father's, both Italian. Both, you could trace right back to fucking Italy. I'm Italian. Now, Cheesehead's a fucking mutt. You could just look at him. I mean, you saw the back of his head. He looks like a fucking mutt. Think about that. This guy talks about the way people looks. He posts a picture of himself. His selfie is the back of his fucking head. What a fucking clown, dude. He has no credibility to clown other people's looks because he's a coward. Only a coward would be scared and hide the way Cheesehead does. He's a fucking coward, dude.
Cheesehead says, who said something racist about Big Mama, though?
Cheesehead did. Cheesehead did.
I'm pretty sure he has said a lot of things. I can't think of anything exactly, but I'm sure he has.
First of all, in the comment sections, if you go back, he just sat there and he threatened to dox Big Mama. He said he's going after Big Mama. He said he's going to air out Big Mama. And then he said,
air out? That sounds like he's going to shoot her, bro.
And check this out. And then he said, me, love you long time.
So shit, that's pretty funny, though. That's racist for sure. That's definitely Asian racism.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And they're calling me albino, so they're talking about the color of my skin.
True. Like, honestly, yeah, like, this seems like glass houses. You guys are both throwing stones in the same kind of houses.
Don't cry a little bit, because I swing back a little bit harder, and it hurts.
Maybe you just drag some of these things out of us that we don't want to deal with, like the racist parts of our bodies or our souls or whatever that we repress and we hide them. You drag them out, maybe. Maybe that's the thing.
Cheesehead doesn't like Asian girls. Well, who gives a fuck? I love Asian
Probably
girls.
Deep down somewhere in his soul, he probably doesn't.
Yeah, that's cool. He's a racist towards the Asian community.
Potentially. Cheesehead, do you like Asian women? Would you bang an Asian chick?
Dr. Chink, take notice, bro. Dr. Chink, you see they're clowning my girl because she's Asian. So Dr. Chink, you see, I support the Asian community.
Well, let me ask you this: do two racisms make a not racist?
No, listen. You know something?
Two racisms just make two racists. That's what they make.
It's not racist. The point I made, I never even called these guys a racist when they made those comments. The point
technically, all of us are racist for all the things we said so far. Like, a lot of us say a lot of things that are technically racist. So there's underlying racisms, but for all of a whole, like, I don't think either of us are racist. I'm sure you treat black people with respect, in everyday life, right? Yeah, I do. Listen, I treat everybody with respect throughout life.
Let me respond. Now, I think that if you sit there and you say that you don't like somebody because they're of a certain ethnicity, if you want somebody to be harmed because of their nationality or their skin color, that's racism. But to sit there and I mean, think about it. Why he said I'm albino because my skin, I'm white. So so when you look at Rue and you clown her and say, okay, you look like this. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say, hey, you look like an albino. No, because she doesn't look like an albino. You know what I mean?
Like, you look like a charcoal, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, that's
you look like charcoal with a weave.
Am I supposed to say she looks like Santa Claus? Yeah, am I supposed to say she looks like Santa Claus? No. If I clown her about her hair, because she does, she wears a weave. So if I sit there and I clown her because she's wearing a weave, how's that fucking racist? No.
I mean, it is kind of when you say, like, you call her a monkey, that's where it got racist in a way, because there's that stigma. Like, she might, like, I get this, Joey, like, she might look like a monkey. She might walk wiggly, and she has weird little stupid hair and long lanky arms that go down to her knees, and she walks funny. I get it. But there's this stigma around it. There's been this whole thing around it for a long time, and now it's just classified under racism. Just to say something obvious, like a black person walking sometimes does the walk like a monkey. That's the thing. It's just been canceled. It's cancel culture.
Well, and I say fuck cancel culture. So let me tell you something. Back in the 80s, long before the 80s, even into the 90s, early 2000s, you had people like Dave Chappelle. You could make fun of people for being homosexual. You could clown people because of the races, and nobody ever got butt hurt. It's only these little fucking snowflakes from these new generations. You know what I mean?
Dr. Ching says being racist is always a matter of degree. Human beings are racist, and is part of the human condition. So, like, we kind of, he says it's a clinical term called implicit bias. Basically, we don't have a choice. We're just biased without our own consent sometimes.
And you want to know something? It's kind of hard to call me a racist. When you see videos of me out there, my original content, I'm out there helping the black community. Whenever they're getting harassed by the police, I'm sitting there putting pressure on the police and say, yo, why are you harassing this guy? Why You know what I mean? Why are you doing this? My videos
I'll be
are
right
well
back,
seen.
Joey. I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Put Dr. Chink on the panel. What up, Dr. Chink?
I put the link. Just chat them up for like 2 minutes if you can. But I'll put the link again. I'll put the link again. But I pinned it. I could swear. I was hoping Mike would have clicked it at least. Shit.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I want to see Mike get admonished for his bad behavior.
Yeah. Well, no, Mike's all right, man. Mike has his little episodes. When I got out, first thing all these trolls were trying to do was get me to go against Mike. Oh, Mike said this last year. Mike said this about Big Mama 10 months ago. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Mike's just trolling people. That shit don't bother me. And I think they realize that they're not going to get me to fucking just start going at Mike. You know what I mean? Fucking, I don't care. So, Mike could be mad today because I'm not going after Dr. Chink, but he'll get over it. That shit don't bother me. It really doesn't. Shouts out to German. You guys know German Lady is going to be over on my channel showing support. She said, just remember, dude, you're going to be an outcast. You're going to sit there on your little channel with your purchased subs, crying to your little fucking tiny little community. Oh, just remember, she said, one big difference between my channel and the rest of you fucking clowns, you guys split your community. So you guys have to have backdoor meetings talking about who could go live and what time they could go live. Kind of like the other night when fucking Bedpan Angel, he was crying because, oh, Lord Doc went an hour over schedule, so da. Yeah, because you guys share the same community. You guys, I don't give a fuck. I go live anytime I want, any day, just like anybody else could do, because I don't share the same community, bro. And I'll get viewers. So you sit there and you figure out backstage when, the best time for you to go live, because you're not allowed to go live when Bedpan goes live, when fucking Snitch Doc goes live, because you guys have to share that same pathetic little drama community. But I'll go live whenever the fuck I want, and people are going to show up and they're going to support me, and there's just nothing you can do about it. So just sit there and cry all you want. I don't really give a fuck what you say about Big Mama. I don't care what you say about me, dude. It doesn't matter. You cannot stop me. You'll never fucking stop me. You'll never have the fucking balls of a man to come out to Vegas to stop me. You're just not going to do it, bro. So cry away, bro. Cry. Matter of fact, you've been crying ever since I booted you out of my fucking channel. And yeah, I didn't boot you out of the channel because I was tired of you coming up on the panel talking shit to Mike. You got booted out of my panel because you disrespected Julia on my fucking panel. And that's why your punk ass got kicked out of my channel. So sit there on your fucking panel and cry about it, blah, 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 blah. And what you think is the real reason.
Very aggressive. Are you talking about Cheesehead, right? Cheesehead? Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like you're talking about Cheesehead, because I know like a big part of why he got kicked out was the Mikey thing. I remember, you're gonna choose Mikey over me? Like, he was so like flabbergasted. Like,
he cried about it. He was like, "Yo, you're really gonna choose Mikey over me?" And I was like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna choose Mike over you. But you're giving me an ultimatum.
Exactly.
Don't give me an ultimatum. Don't force me to choose because you may not like the person I choose." Yeah,
and Mikey hasn't learned anything from that day, because Mikey still gives out those ode tomatoes, those old ones, like the ode tomatoes, ultimatums, but the ode tomatoes.
And the thing is, I actually like Mike, so it's going to take
I do too. That's why it's hard to get I can't quit you, Mike. Why can't I quit you?
But hey,
I like Mike. He's cool.
Only OGs like you that been to my channel and watch me. You guys know the truth, and you know the truth. Cheesehead was crying on my panel. You're really going to choose Mikey over me?
I remember. I remember.
And I remember. I used to get emails from a lot of the girls on my panel. They were like, "Yo, can you like not put Cheesehead up there because he kills the vibe, and he only comes up there to threaten Mikey and start trouble." And so I started getting, I had to take all this into consideration. He's scaring the females away. And the only time he came up on panel, he would disrespect the females. I mean, he would really disrespect Julia. And I think Cheesehead was jealous because he's seen that, I was getting a little attention from some of the females, and he wanted that. But he couldn't get it. But he has females now on his channel. He's got Miss Thang, he's got Ms. Boo. I mean, they're not dime pieces. They're like They're more like fucking nickels, not even like pennies. So, you know, enjoy your couple little cents you got, your 2 cents over there. You put Miss Boo and fucking Miss Fang together, you got 2 pennies. You got 2 copper pennies. I'll continue to put the dime pieces on my panel. We'll have ladies' night. Hey, yo, remember we used to have the booty short contest over on my panel?
Good, yes. It's good times, bro. I'm telling you, there's a lot of potential. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of potential, but we destroyed a lot of the good things we could have had by arguing these debates. And that's what I was telling you with Team Skeptic. I was trying to get to that point earlier with Delete Laws and Team Skeptic. Remember? Team Skeptic was like, hey, Joe, can we squash this? We're all good. You get a feather in your cap. I get a feather in my cap, and move on. He moved on. He moved on. And he's making thousands a month, bro. He moved on. He was already making thousands a month. He's making more now, but like still thousands a month, but just more thousands than he was. But like the fact is like that he tried to tell me this a long time ago. He's like, hey, don't get caught up in these drama things like this Joey thing that me and you were doing, striking each other and everything. It was bad for business. We can't grow a channel. And for me, I'm trying to grow a channel. That's why I love that the numbers are going up, because when the numbers go up and I'm monetized, I get a few bucks, you know, whatever kickback from YouTube. And, you know, I got $73 in super chats today. So that was pretty damn good. I mean, so like if we can like do that, can totally translate to your channel. Easy. Yeah. That could totally be our community that has that happening and not the other one. The squishies don't have that. They don't get shit like that. Yeah. They don't get shit, bro.
She's 86 for life. She's blacklisted. There's certain people that they'll never come back to my channel. I don't care how much they cry like a bitch. Cheesehead's never allowed. Squishy's never going to be allowed. Tyler Durden, she's persona non grata. You know, AC, he's never going to be allowed back on my channel. I don't give a fuck.
Is it because of the butt plugs?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're just trashy people. I wouldn't deal with them in real
that's
life.
what I mean. Like, we should have all knew with AC with the Earl Warden shit right away. And I called that shit out right away, but nobody wanted to believe me about it. But I mean, nobody thought the guy was putting things in his butthole, though. That caught me out of left field. Like, I was thinking Gen X Jeffrey. You probably don't even know that guy yet. Like, I
do. I got nothing against the guy, but I can't deal with him because he's a Satan worshiper.
You should go up on his panel one day and talk to him, though. Just to get your name out there. This is what I mean. Like this is something Joey. So this is something I'm saying. The gatekeeping. It's not just other people doing it. We do it to ourselves.
I'm not gatekeeping. I don't care.
You're gatekeeping yourself. You're gatekeeping yourself because of your own intuition and thinking this guy's a bad guy. Think about this. Think about this, Joey. Mike spent the last year and a half being this guy's best friend, basically.
That's okay. He can do that.
But think about that. That means there's something good in the guy. He's a comical guy. He's somebody decent enough to be around and have conversations with. Like, mind you,
he's not on my level.
All right, fair enough.
I have nothing at all to gain going over there. But a channel like him, he has everything in the world to gain by putting me up on his panel. I mean, I'm not.
Well, yeah, but he's not an enemy of yours. He's not.
No, he's not.
He doesn't hate you.
But at the same time,
arguably, he's more like. To be honest with you, Joey, he's more retarded than he is a devil worshiper. He can say he's a devil worshiper, but like the guy's just gay and confused. He worships basically nothing but gay sex, and he reads the Bible.
All right, let me finish.
Sorry.
Everybody knows one of the reasons that my channel got a lot of flack and we got a lot of hate was because we were not scared to say that, hey, we believe in the Bible, we believe in Jesus, and also we do not believe in the homosexual lifestyle. We don't.
I didn't believe in Jesus the way I do back then. Like I do now. Like I consider myself a full-fledged Christian.
Yes. So but
I didn't back then. I didn't believe it the way I do now.
And you know my channel does. So when you have people like Kaylee, and Kaylee even said, the reason she pulled out of my channel is because she's in the rainbow community and it offends her people. Well, great, that's okay. I'm not going to offend my people and having those people on my channel saying that it's okay, because it's not. I don't believe in that lifestyle.
Did Jesus ever say they were going to go to hell for having gay sex?
Yes, he did. And
when did he say that?
In Book of Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 2, he clearly says homosexuals will not see the kingdom of heaven. It's all over the Bible. Anyways,
all right. Sounds good.
Is
that's why they blew up Sodom, right? Like guys were trying to fuck the angels. Like, right? Because the angels look too like it would be like if I walked into town and Dr. Dave was on the loose, he'd be trying to get my shit, you know?
Yeah, like I said, I wish no harm on those people, no ill will. They can do whatever they want. I'm just not going to have it on my channel supporting that shit. And
how are you with Dr. Dave? Do you mind me asking?
Dude, I'm not even going to give him any airplay, dude.
So you guys are not cool then. No, not cool.
Nah.
All right.
He's an old man. He's an old man with a ticker. I'll never be cool with him. You know what I mean? So I got no ill will towards the guy, but he's just an old dude with a ticker in his heart.
Yeah.
You know, his time's limited, so I'm just going to let him enjoy his time.
Why not? He's in his platinum years right now. Bro's living his best life he's ever lived, I assume. Like he's probably like, you know, if that's something I'm afraid of, Joey. Like if I have too much luxury, would I just burn out right away? Because I got let's say I got too many tomato beers and too much weed vapes, and I'm just getting fatter and getting diabetes every day and just streaming, and you guys just watch me turn into like a 400-pound fat fuck, you know, like, and then I just croak one day on stream because I got too obese. Like, I don't know what my point was. I don't want to turn into a monster doing these things. We can't let it consume us, I guess.
Yeah.
We got to exercise at some point. It's good that you exercise because I need to find more times to do that shit. I've been doing shoulders. I do behind the head, the curling bar. I do it in the front, and then I do some curls. And I tried to do the little squat things, you know, a little bit, but
yeah.
Oh shit, Twisted Skeptic. She's back. She's back, beaches.
Oh, is that a girl?
It looks like it. Either that or a very gay man. Twisted Skeptic, are you a girl or a gay man? You got to tell us so we can know if we could be aroused or not. Because you can't, you like, dude, sometimes you drive by and be like, ooh, look at that bitch. And then, you know, like, you don't know. By the time you pass, you'll be like, is that a dude or a girl with long, like, fucking 3-foot long hair or something? You never know. I got traumatized by Rudy. She says she has a vagina. All right. You're going to have to come up and show it just to make sure. All right, Twisted Skeptic. You're going to have to come up and show it to us just to make sure.
Dude, you need to take the German lady's advice.
What did she say?
She's talking about the Dave and Thumper thing. That's making you look bad.
Shink is here? I can't see him. Well, I mean, yeah, things are going to make us look bad, or it's going to make me look bad. Again, the gatekeeping stuff, it has to, if we want to grow as a community, at some points, you got to not just worry about the things I do and let me suffer for the things I do.
Well, but you got to understand, the people that you fucking, it's the people that you associate with. I mean, these are people with the paperwork shown. You know about the paperwork.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, what am I going to do about it? Am I going to avoid Lord Doc and fucking Tommy as well? Do I avoid everybody? Like, you know, these people are all fucking criminals with crazy paperwork. We just get to be better than them. That's kind of the thing. They're free people. They're not in prison anymore. And they all did time for their crime. Like Tommy did time for his crime. That's why we know about the crime. Thumper did his time for his crime. That's why we know about the crime. You know, like we get to be better people than these people because we got better paperwork. But the thing is, like, if we completely alienate them, it's a slippery slope, bro. It didn't work out the first time. And it's like, if we do the same thing again, it's just, I mean, like, I mean, like the first time we decided to throw Thumper under the bus, the whole thing fell into a vacuum, bro. It fell into a vacuum. Everybody became a chomo. Even like fucking Mr. Beast had a guy go down that was in his crew, you know. Dr. Disrespect went down. Fucking, there was a bunch of people that got fucking taken out by the chomo shits. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, well, you won't see these people on my channel. Gregory.
Fair enough. That's the best thing I would say, you know.
Gregory the cameraman is welcome to come over to my channel.
No, you cut out. You cut out. There you go.
Saying, Gregory the cameraman, sub up to my channel. You're welcome to come over when I start going live next week. This is the guy that Cheesehead.
We were talking about him earlier, yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy that Cheesehead was picking on. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
That showed a lot of weakness.
Yeah, he's the one. I guess Cheesehead attacked because he was getting on Cheesehead's nerves.
Yeah, he wasn't even. You know, the guy's just playing a game. He was minding his own business.
Where's Fat Josh? Do you get along with Josh yet, Fraud or Troll?
Of course,
are you guys good or bad?
Never will. I don't like him.
No, still. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been like bad or good to my channel necessarily. If anything, he's been more good, honestly, because you know sometimes he gives me shouts out on his backup channel. So that's kind of good. But it's just because he uses a lot of the content I capture. You know that, like, I do a service, Joey. Whether you know it or not, we all do our little jobs, and I'm quite good at mine. It's kind of awesome. Gregory says, thanks for the mod. Yep. You know, I just don't want you guys getting timed out. If you're the real people, I don't want you to be getting timed out.
Gregory's cool, man. I didn't like the way they were trying to bully him. That was fucked up. That shows some weak shit right there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I don't want like somebody that's gonna end up with a wrench that doesn't like him to time him out. That's why I'm like, I'm giving people wrenches that we know in the community. Like it'll be like, oh, you know him, I know him. You know, he's good people, and all these people, you know, I pretty much know a lot of them. Like I don't know Chris Jackson, I don't know Deck Gamer, but I do know a German lady. And I know Gregory, I know Twisted Skeptic, and I know Dr. Chink. Or at least I know of them, you know, I know who they are kind of in the community.
Yeah,
so it's something. And I feel like that's good because it's helping build the community. It's helping them know, hey, when you're here, you're not going to get timed out. And arguably, if there's any trolls that you don't like, I guess you could time them out because they won't have a ring, you know, but whatever.
Yeah.
My passed away last Sunday. That's probably something bad. Oh, shit. Well, never mind. We're just not going to talk about that, Gregory, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, well, no, we feel bad. Give my condolences.
Oh, shit. I guess we're going to feel bad and give our condolences. Fuck. All right. He said his mom passed away last Sunday.
Yeah, and that's why it wasn't cool that Cheese had his
That's rough, bro. Oh, man. That's rough. That's rough. That sucks, bro. That sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's kind of like my second worst fear. You know, my first worst fear is anything happening to my daughter, but like my second is kind of like my mom's health. You know, so I worry a lot about these things. Like, yeah, it's just something I'm always like, you know, recommend like, hey, let's do this, or trying to, you know, get more involved to try to change the, you know, things, whatever. Damn, you know, because, you know, obviously I experienced death. I'm sure your mom's probably passed away by now, Joey. I don't know if she has, but I'm assuming you're kind of, or maybe she's alive. I don't know. Or grandparents. You got grandparents that passed away. Something.
Yeah, but
you can relate to death.
The whole thing was Cheesehead was doing that shit while this guy was dealing with his mom passed away, and there was nothing cool about that.
Yeah, no, that fucked up my whole vibe. That just made me sad. Yeah, see, even Bart Robinson's like, my condolences. Yeah, that's rough. Like, I don't know if he was going through that at the time, but damn, shit. Like, that might have been before. Like, I'm assuming, like, because this is the first we're hearing of this, but I did know Cheesehead was mean to him, but shit, like, She said, "You better get up here and say sorry to this guy." Dr. Shin says, "I never delete or ban anyone. I don't never flag shit. I believe in free speech." Okay, that was random. That has nothing to do with Gregory's freaking mom. Thanks for the prayer. She was 89. 89 is a good age to live to, honestly. Like, that is a arguably perfect age to live to. I would shoot for 100, but 89, you got it. Like, honestly, when, like, dude, I'm not even halfway there and I'm already getting tired. You know, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure when it just compounds, it doesn't get easier. So when you're, yeah, like at some point you're gonna get tired. You're just gonna lay down the spirit, right, and give up the ghost. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that's gonna happen. It's not. It's something that's gonna happen. It's life. It's gonna happen to all of us, and she's arguably in a glorious place right now, I would assume. So I wouldn't worry about it, bro. Like, she's an amazing place.
Gregory and Chink, just make sure you're signed up for my channel. I'm going live next week.
So what's the deal? Like, do you mind me asking this? Because Lord Doc kind of spilled the beans and said, "Hey, you're in is it like a halfway house?"
Dude, does it look like I'm in one?
I don't know. You don't cam up. How am I gonna know what you're doing? I mean, even if you're just outside, they let you leave a halfway house. That's why it's called a halfway house. You can leave during the day, right? Like,
only thing they need to know is that I'm a free man right now. That's all.
There you go. Hey, salutes to that. Good. Squishy also alleged that the Phoenix confusion was that the Phoenix something covers South Nevada and like Arizona, parts of Arizona.
She's got her
She
own
alleged that was the case.
She has her own legal issues.
She's
irrelevant. Nobody gives a fuck about her. She's a weirdo, and just look at the people she has: AC and Tommy.
But are you currently under some kind of Phoenix jurisdiction?
Well,
even though you're in Nevada.
No, first of all, I don't talk about. Even if I was, I wouldn't talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. No, I just gotta ask. I mean, if you don't want to answer, I respect that. That's a good. That would be my stance. I would say I don't answer questions. Honestly, that would be what I'd say. I'd be like, well, I don't answer questions. First of all, that would be my thing. That's kind of my go-to when I don't answer something. I'd be like, well, I don't answer questions.
What I say though is, Liliana will be on my panel, and she'll be discussing all of Squishy's legal issues and.
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah.
Is she interested in this?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure? Why is she involved in this with Squishy? Is she got beef with Squishy?
It'll be on my panel.
Okay.
I will let Liliana speak on this matter, but you will see Liliana on my panel talking about this issue.
You know, she went live the other day. Why didn't you go on her live?
Because she goes at like 3-4 in the morning when I'm sleeping.
Oh, I thought she did it. I know somebody did a live, and I know they kind of ended it early. And then they were like, Liliana will go live. And I think she did do a live, but I don't know exactly when she did it. But it was kind of close to that time. Fuck, we lost Joey again. Damn it. We're losing all our people here. We're running low on people. Dabs, dab, 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 dabs, dabs, dab. I'm just going to do a little dab over here. I bought this thing for it was about $30. Not bad. It was 2 grams. It is 2 grams. It's a little less now, but you can see it's still over half of it. 2 grams. It's a Slugger's brand. Not bad. It's a sativa strain, obviously, you know. Dr. Chink, you want to hit that link? That rhymes, bro, and you know it rhymes. If it rhymes, you got to do the times. If it rhymes, you do the times. If it don't fit, you must quit. And if it fits too big, it must be my dick. Ha 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 ha. Although it's my favorite color, I do love the Jew. My favorite color is Jew. I'm gonna put that on a. I'm gonna put that on a fucking like a Hallmark card. My favorite color is Jew. My favorite holiday is Jew, and it's gonna be the person like the girl, but she's gonna have a big Jewish nose like fucking Nunzio. And it's gonna say my favorite holiday is Jew, or you know, something like Jew have the best birthday ever or something stupid, but it's gonna have a big Jew nose on the person. It's gonna be a funny card, allegedly, or it might be a hateful card, depending on how you look at it, depending on how you feel about the Jews and the Holocaust. But it's gonna be a fun card. Either way, it's gonna be a good card. I'm gonna make the best cards. The best cards for the fans. The fans are gonna like all the cards I make. They're gonna make them, and they're gonna have them, and they're gonna have them, and they're gonna make the cards. They're gonna make more cards than we know what to do with. Dude, I should have totally monetized this earlier. I just monetized the episode. So if you're tuning in now you're gonna get freaking commercials. If you're tuning in late, you're getting commercials because I didn't monetize this like 3 hours ago. But I did make $73 in that spare time. So arguably the like $2 or $3 I would have made from your views, I got way more just from subscribers just giving me the donos because they loves the content. And I appreciate that they love the content and the work I do, because you know, somebody's got to do it, and somebody's got to be in the position to do it. Actually, it's not like you just find a random person to be like, hey, come up here and interview Joey and, you know, et cetera from the community. No, you need somebody who knows them to do it. And it is this guy. That's me. That's I. I don't know. I really lucked out with Cain Catharsis getting screwed over today. Thank you, Squishy the Cat. I know you never meant to do me no solid there, but you taking down Cain Catharsis today really did me a solid. I mean, like, I'm sure that backfired on her because she does not like me at all. But dude, you made me $73 in a very good panel. Like a very monetizable panel so far. Everything's going good. So good. You know, people got wrenches. People are happy because their voices are being heard. Even if they don't like me or rock with me, they're just happy to have wrenches and be, you know, heard. And that's something, you know, I want to make accessible to people. Dr. Chink says, singing a fag song all in character. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. What the fuck is Mike? That shit, you know. What the fuck is that shit, Mike? Is what he said. You sang all in a trans lisp. You possessed by a gay demon in your ass. Oh shit! I'm coming out. He got that on. Was it like that Tyrese Gibson guy or whatever it is from White Chicks? The guy from White Chicks, when he's in the car. He's doing the fucking little dance, or he's like fucking pointing at them and things like. Is that his name, Tyrese Gibson? No, that's somebody else. That's I feel like his name's Tyrese as well, but he's black. It's probably like Tyrese Simmons or something. It's something close. I know it's close. I don't know. Anyway, the black guy from fucking White Chicks, not the Wayans brothers, the other black guy, the black one, the really black one. Twisted Skeptic says, I don't care about these black guys or not. Just be honest about it. Mike, looking at you with your tendency to be 18% black. Don't worry, says, hell yeah, Vic, get them wrenches. Vic says, DW, I rented you as well. If you see anything disrespectful, get up there. Yeah. You say wrenched you up, suckers. He's wrenching you up. And don't worry, said, cool, I'm on it. I got it. Might have to blast a couple of people, but it's all cool. It's all copacetic, whatever. All right, I guess Joey's out of here. I guess I could wrap it up. It's been a good stream, though. We had fun. I wish Mike would have showed up at some point. That would have been dope. But we had a really good stream. Cain shared his backup channel. We got to go back and share that if I could find it real quick. He made a backup channel so we could subscribe to that if we want more fun Cain content, since the Canadians went and broke the toys that we have or whatever, like we got people to interact with, but they're trying to blackball them or silence them right away, and then that makes less entertainment for us, the viewers, or the people, kind of covering the nonsense. But I gotta do better at keeping my beak clean, if you know what I mean. Like I gotta not be all up in the water with these guys. If I'm gonna be the guy just reporting the things, I gotta just report the things. And then the Suzels of the world could hate me because they ain't me. It'd be great. Anyway, Suzel was live, by the way. So if you guys are bored and you're looking for something to do, Zell or Zally, whichever account. She has 2 accounts. One's called Zally and the other one's called Zally Zell. But if you guys are bored, because I'm going to head out of here, if you guys do want to do something, she was live and you guys can head over there and be like, hey, Ham Banana said he has a huge cock and you're jealous of it, Suzel. If one of you guys tells her that, that would be amazing. Just let her know she's jealous of my huge cock, and then I would feel accomplished for the day. Mike Cerrone, I'm looking at you. You got to go tell her. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Yeah, just have a good day. Actually, it's morning time. Have a good morning. Have a good day. It was an awesome stream. I enjoyed this one. It was a good time with everybody. All right, see you guys later. Peace. Boop 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 boop.